This game means absolutely nothing to us. I think I turned my mic on. I was so pumped up that I can't even explain how disappointed I am in the season of the Cleveland Browns. We're going to get into it for sure for the rest of this game. We're going to talk about it, but hey, welcome on in, friends. Monday Night Football. Smash that like button if you are excited for some Monday Night Football with the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of people saying the Cleveland Browns are not going to show up in this game. Listen, if you know anything about the Browns-Steelers rivalry, this means a lot to both sides. I got to tell you, I got chills watching Roethlisberger go out there, possibly for the last time at Heinz Field. Listen, there's been a lot of things in his personal life during his career, but he has been a spectacular, long, tenured quarterback with Pittsburgh Steelers. So I wish I could have been there, but unfortunately not able to drive over to Pittsburgh. Paul Pastore, what is up? We are getting set for the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're never on Monday Night Football unless COVID happens. That was the only reason we were on Monday Night Football earlier this year. But we are on Monday Night Football. Unfortunately, the game doesn't mean anything. Tommy Mayer, what's up, man? You're preaching to the choir. I know. Didn't we say you would? I know you believed in us. I know you did. But here we go. Browns, Steelers. Sit back, relax, and get pumped for what should be a good game out of Pittsburgh. All right, Roethlisberger taking the field for the first time tonight. We do have some bets. Let's go over our bets real quick before the game officially gets started. We have 3 bets in this game. Free pick we gave out over 22.5. To be honest, that's not our bet. It is our bet on our free pick, but we got 20.5 for our members. So 20.5 team total. We still believe in it. And on this side of the ball, Claypool over 43.5 receiving yards. We're going to start with Roethlisberger in the gun, and he's going to do a lot of this tonight, and that's handoff to Najee Harris, and he goes for about 3.7 yards is what he's actually averaging on the season. So we're going to see a lot of Harris, but we do think Claypool is going to get it. And then on the other side of the ball, we are on a receiver as well. We are going to take Peoples-Jones over 33.5 receiving yards. The guy's been targeted 5 or more times in those last 5 games, so we like that as well. So, Paul Pastore, welcome on in. Friends of the channel, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss all of our picks and predictions and live streams all season long. Playoffs just 2 weeks away. There is a first down for Big Ben, and that one went to... Who was that? I didn't see who caught that. Was that was that Claypool? Could have been Claypool. We'll have to see. I think that was Claypool there on the catch. I'll have to bring up the box score real quick and see if he already got some yardage. And he has... They haven't updated yet. There it is. Yep, 6 yards. So, awesome. Good start for him there. Good start on our bets. First down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Roethlisberger's in the gun. He puts Claypool in motion. Back to throw, and they look Claypool's way again. They dump it off, though, however, to Freiermuth. That goes actually for negative yardage. It's going to be second down and long. Good defensive play by the Browns. A lot of people don't think that the Browns have any chance in this game. I was super surprised by the line movement. From minus 3.5 on the Browns to plus 3, that's just absurd in my mind with these two teams. Second down and 14. I think they're taking into account that the Browns, this doesn't mean anything to them. And listen, I think there's some people on the hot seat on that Browns sideline. So we'll wait and see. We go empty formation here on 2nd and 14 with Roethlisberger from the 31-yard line. KA says Ben's going to throw it 40 times tonight. I hope so. I hope like 6 or 7 of those are to Claypool. There's one, and that is incomplete, intended for, I believe that was Deontay Johnson there. So third down and 14 coming up for the Steelers. Victor Vega, man, here we go, buddy. Here we go. Steelers still have an opportunity to make the playoffs. Obviously, they have to win tonight. That's the first thing they need to do. I just don't understand why we got so much flack on our free pick about the Browns team total. And to be honest, everybody's Steelers. And we respect everybody's picks. But, I just really think divisional game here. And one Baker has to show something or he is going to be out of Cleveland sooner than later. Bad snap, and that is complete to Claypool. Across the middle he goes for should be 6 or 7 more yards. So I like the fact that he's in the passing game early. We have him over 43.5, and his first 2 passes get him, should be right around 15 yards or so. Let's see we'll have to wait till they update that officially. But it is 4th down and 6, and they're going to have to punt it away to Baker Mayfield and Chubb, and we do expect Chubb to get some carries today. One thing we mentioned in our video for this game is Chubb has had 73 less carries than Mixon, and he's only a few yards shorter than him on the season, and he's also been out 3 games. Peoples-Jones did catch that and run it for about a yard, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Browns at the 12-yard line. If you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button. Claypool does have 14 yards, so we just need 29 more for him the rest of the game. I like that. Kurt Gray, you're on the Browns +3, Drexel +3. Hey, we were on Drexel as well, and we covered. They won outright, man. Wisconsin +12, Maryland +9. Kurt Gray, you're killing your bets. I saw what you posted on our video on Sunday, and I think you won all but one. So good job, man. Good stuff. And I love the Drexel play that we already cashed. We were on that. You got a good number. We got at 2.5, and we had to sweat it out after a 3-pointer with like 40 seconds left or so. But good win to start the night. Expert JK, friend of the channel, what's up, man? A lot of Steelers votes. Let's go up there and take a look at what the Steelers votes are. 75%. Wow, 75%. 75% on the Steelers. No love. No love for the Browns. JD, let's go Baker. You got the Browns +3.5. Man, you got a really good number on that. But you got that number because you waited. I mean, look, I still don't understand how this line moved this much. Listen, I talked about Stefanski and Baker Mayfield in our free pick video, and we're at commercial waiting for the media timeout here in between possessions. But the one thing I talked about was I blamed 60% on Stefanski this season. Bad play calling, bad time management, not using Chubb and Hunt when they've been available to really open up the passing game. And then the 40% is really on Baker Mayfield. Okay, he had 4 INTs last week. That's just awful. 4 INTs, he's been throwing over, and I know what you're going to say. He's injured. Well, you know what? That's then part of the 60% on Stefanski. You put the guy in the game, then he should play. So, I know I'm strict on my Brownies, but hey, come on. You can't miss the playoffs this year. You took a step backward after you took a huge step forward last week. Do you find when people dislike your picks, they hit? Victor, when they dislike, I do find the more often, I always love when people go against the picks. In fact, we're 6-1 in the last NFL, and I have to say in the last week during that run, everybody's going against us. So I do like the fact I hear a lot of Steelers here. Makes me think maybe the Browns team total over 20.5 will hit. We'll have to see. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you smash that like button. Love to get up to 40 likes today. We had a lofty goal of 50 yesterday. I think we need to stick at 40. I think that's the goal right there. So if we can hit 40 likes, that would be awesome. Keep our channel going here on YouTube. Would appreciate it. Happy New Year to any of those that I did not see yesterday. Victor, I hope so. I expect the Browns to put up some points tonight. You know what the craziest thing was? Their over-under of team total was at 21 early this morning. I saw it at that, maybe mid-morning. And the Pittsburgh Steelers was at 19, but Pittsburgh was favored. It was crazy. That's what you have to look for if you're a bettor. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 for the Browns from the 22-yard line. Looks like there was a penalty, a face mask on that punt return there. They hand off to Chubb. It goes absolutely nowhere. -2 yards. They were unable to really rush against the Steelers on Halloween. If you remember that one, I believe Chubb was held to 60-some yards. The team is total under 100. We'll see if they continue. It's empty backfield here, though. Baker Mayfield back to throw. Pump fakes, goes to the center. That is to Landry, and Landry's going to go for a huge 1st down out to the 46-yard line, and I like that right off the bat, getting Landry involved. You know, this is a guy who 2 years ago had like almost a career season, if not a career season, with the Browns, and he's just dropped off. Was it? I think it was 2 years ago, 2019, so we'll see. Pelt might leave for Pittsburgh College because there's a vacant Don't blame since Stefanski makes calls. Yeah, that's true. And Expert JK, good to see you tonight. Hope everybody's week's starting off well. 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to call it here officially. And we're going empty set formation again with Baker Mayfield. He's in the gun. He's got 2 wideouts to the right and 2 to the left. Back to throw. Looking left, throwing left, and incomplete. Intended for Austin Hooper there. We almost took his yardage, but we've won the last couple times with his yardage. We thought we were maybe playing with fire tonight, and that one, unfortunately, in and out of his hands, very catchable. A little high again from Baker, and then he was kind of upended there by Edmonds. So I'm not hating the play calls, but again, here we go. 2 of the first 3 plays from scrimmage are passes, and it looks like we're going empty set again. And what's Stefanski doing here? Gambler, man, what's going on, buddy? Tail me on the Niners plus and money line. Going big on your own team. All right, Gambler, good luck to you this week. 2nd and 10, Mayfield back to throw. It's across the middle, incomplete. That one was intended for Anthony Schwartz, a little thrown behind him, and Baker Mayfield's pass is not looking good early, so everything's status quo here for the Cleveland Browns. Tommy Mayer, shut your mouth. Oh, my God. Signing AB would be signing... is the exact same as signing Odell Beckham, and we've already done that. So if we don't learn our lesson, then somebody needs to be fired in the front office. 3rd down and 10, and it's an electric crowd if you're watching this, guys. The crowd is up on their feet. Oh, it's got to be a fantastic atmosphere here. Back to throw, Mayfield on 3rd and 10, throws to the right. Oh my God. Now I'm really glad we didn't take Hooper. 2, that one was definitely not on Mayfield. Thrown right to him, dropped. And the Cleveland Browns, they get a nice 1st down with Landry, but then cannot do anything, and they're going to have to punt here. And we'll see how their defense holds up the 2nd time around against Roethlisberger. Someone said on another live that Big Ben is the first sex offender to make Hall of Fame, and I didn't know about that. I don't think he's actually a sex offender. I think a lot of things went to court, but I don't think he ever had to do anything. I could be wrong there, though. That's out of my realm. I don't really talk or look into that stuff too much. Viking Way, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy New Year. Yeah, Victor, that AB's trouble. We go to commercial break here in between possessions. It is cold, Victor. It is very cold. Not Green Bay cold. And but it is very cold. I was watching some of the pregame, and they were saying it's very chilly out there. Guys, I'm not going to talk about AB all night, but I did want to say this because we saw it live. Do you remember this yesterday? For those of you that were in the chat, it was kind of funny because I'm listening to it mute, and I just see AB throwing all his clothes into the stands. Just an unreal scene happening. Gets in an Uber doesn't even wait for his teammates. I mean. And then I loved Arenas' press conference. Did anybody see Arenas' press conference with, he's not a Tampa Bay Buck anymore. Yeah, well, no shit. But I thought it was funny. And then somebody had the audacity, but somebody just asked him, you ever seen anything like that? Or did you see him take his clothes off? And Arenas says, I've never seen anything like that in all of my football. So, mixed stories come out of camp about what actually went down there, but I thought it was pretty funny, and I don't see AB ever probably playing in the NFL again. I doubt anybody's going to take a chance on his attitude from here on out, but we'll see. Maybe they do. All right, so hey guys, welcome on in. Happy New Year. Cleveland Browns out of the playoffs. They weren't, okay, I know I ended my live stream yesterday saying we were out of the playoffs. I misspoke. Technically, we weren't out. I just knew that there was just no chance in hell that one team wasn't going to win to knock them out. So it ended up being official around 7 p.m. yesterday as the Chargers beat, who'd they play? Was it the Broncos? I forget who the Chargers played. Anyway, the Chargers won. That knocked out the Browns. It was devastating as a Browns fan. But hey, you know what? There's always next year. I've been saying that for 38 years. JD, are they? And let's look at the live betting. And we will get into some live betting. I see the Browns minus 119. That is funny. In fact, if you want to take the Browns are minus 1.5 points right now. The over-under has dipped down to 40. And the team total, I just want to see. The Browns have dipped down. They stay at 20.5. So they've stayed at 20.5. That's kind of interesting. So Vegas does think the Browns are a good play here. So his ankle hurts, so he skipped off the field. That's the best point I've heard, Victor. That's great. First down and 10. Roethlisberger from his own 20 puts Deontay Johnson in motion to the left. Handoff to Harris up the middle, goes for about 3 yards. You know, Harris is going to, I think he's probably 10 yards away now from going over 1,000 yards. He was very close coming into this game. And he's going to go over 1,000. He's just averaging 3.7 yards a carry. He just gets so many carries. That's why he's got so much yardage. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy how they utilize him a lot, but they just don't have a great offensive line. They've had some injuries this year too, but I think they should use him more, and, you know, just like the Browns should use Chubb more. Second down and 7, and they're going to hand off to him again up the middle, and that one goes for a nice rush for a first down across the 30 to the 31-yard line. First down and 10 for the Steelers. Yeah, and I think, JD, maybe Vegas saw something on that first drive that made him think, okay, you know what, even though Hooper dropped 2 passes, basically. They probably should have had that drive continue, at least into Steelers territory for sure. Tommy, your team's out too. Who's your team, Tommy? Who's your team? I know you've told me, I just forget. Do you think Harris is good? I think Harris can be good with if he has the line of if Harris had the line of the Browns, he'd be fantastic. There is a run play. That one goes to, who was that? That is Harris there. So Harris goes for about 6 yards, and they're going to him often and early. 9 minutes left here in the first quarter. He's great at catching the ball, but yeah, you're right. That's true, JD. Daniel, we could use some Browns who could catch. In fact, I don't know how many people are starting to look at the mock drafts. I'm not trying to, but it's all over, social media when you look. The not-so-early draft as it's 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger back to throw. That goes to Claypool and almost picked off. I don't know what Big Ben was thinking there. He had to throw that in a sliver. I'm not sure. I think he knows that was his fault. So, 3rd down and 4 coming up. I do like how they're targeting Claypool here, though, early on in this one. So anyways, with these mock drafts, since the Browns have an opportunity to be near like 10, 11, 12, 13 in the draft, somewhere around there, they're saying Wilson out of Ohio State. I highly advise us to stay away from an Ohio State player. Not because Wilson is good, but because usually when we get local people, they tend not to play out well for us, in my opinion. I know Brian Hoyer was kind of local, but Brian Hoyer wasn't like Tom Brady, so. Al, try saying it for 69 years. Browns, Indians, yeah, I know, man. I don't know. Al, I know you're going to be alive in 31 more years. I know you are because you're such a good guy. So in 31 more years, when I'm live streaming as a 69-year-old, then I get to say that. Oh, the dog. Yeah, Tommy. Tua, man. That's right. That's why. Yeah, Tua's. I'm not even going to talk about Tua tonight. I shut the critics up yesterday after taking Tennessee minus 3.5, and yeah, nothing left to say there. Andy, what's up, man? Friend of the channel, how you doing? You saw a kid in high school get yelled at during a football game and quit like AB did. Wow, really? He went to his mom in the stands? That might be worse than 80. 3rd down and 9 coming up after a false start for the Steelers. Big Ben's in shotgun formation here at the 32-yard line. Trips out to the left. Back to throw. Looks left. Throws right underneath, and that's going nowhere. And there might have been a fumble, but I do think Harris was down. So 4th down coming up. They're going to have to punt. They lost another 2.5 yards there. And the Browns are going to get their second possession coming up. And guys, I want to shout out to Andy. He took 2nd place in the Grandstand Bettors Fantasy Football League. Andy played a really great fantasy football season this year. Unfortunately, wasn't enough. He won the regular season. But congratulations, everybody, and I don't know if he'll show up tonight, but congratulations to Jamar, who self-proclaimed calls himself the champ. And you know what? He is the champion of Grandstand Bettors' inaugural fantasy football season. He just got himself a personalized trophy. It's headed his way. We're very excited about that. I emailed with him yesterday, and hey, you got to hand it off to the guy. Guy had a good season and a nice comeback there in the playoffs. Tommy Fitz, the beard, as we go to commercial break here in Monday Night Football. The beard, I kind of like that guy. Andy, I don't like that pick, man. I don't like the OSU. I don't like the local flavors. I always feel like local flavors end up being duds. Tell my doctors that. Al, I will, man. I'll tell my wife to tell your doctors. You're good, man. I have faith. I have faith in you for sure. Shane Russell, let's go Steelers. I saw your comment early on. Hey, listen, the Browns are out of the playoffs, so if you're rooting for the Steelers, I don't care. Like, yeah, I hope they win for you, man, because the Browns, they're not going to help me at all this season. So I hope you do get a winner there. JD, regret your Dolphins pick. I'm telling you, Tua in a vacuum playing decent. I'm not even going to say good. Decent teams cannot play football at all. Shane, actually, we were on Drexel. We had Drexel plus 2.5. I actually thought we were going to cover by the hook and maybe Townsend was going to win outright. But there was a foul with 8 seconds left. I don't know if you saw that. Which allowed us to cover them actually win outright. We didn't even need the 2.5. You know what's funny? We almost took the money line. I'm glad we didn't. I didn't want to sweat that with 8 seconds left, but yeah. Andy's pulling out the excuses. He got punked on the deadline to set your lineup. The deadline, it was in California time. Oh, I can't with you, Andy. You're funny, man. You're funny. Minister, no, we can't show the game, man. We can't show the game. We'll get kicked off YouTube. I'm sorry, man. Can't show the game. We do play-by-play. We're at commercial right now. We try to do the best play-by-play for you and give you live, up-to-date play-by-play and live reaction. But sorry, man, can't do it. McNair, we chat. That's funny. Elliot, what's up, buddy? What's up? Good to see you, friend of the channel. How you doing? Andy says the Browns are going to win tonight since the Bengals are in and they're going to rest next week. Yeah, watch us go 2-0 to end the season. Elliot, you live bet the Bulls money line when they were down 10. Henry, what's up, buddy? Friend of the channel, good to see you. What's up as we come out of commercial break? Henry, man, good to see you. Congratulations on your Patriots making the playoffs. First down and 10. Mac Jones is something special here. First down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Mayfield does go under center here. Let's see if they don't run it. They will to Chubb. Oh my God, a massive hole. And Chubb is to the 40, 45. Cuts back at the 50, down to the 45, to the 41-yard line. Oh my God, Stefanski. If you actually hand it off to Chubb and that offensive line, you might get a big yard. Wow, that's crazy. God, Stefanski. All season you should be doing this. Come on. So bad. Browns are 2.5. Wow. Elliot, you got Steelers money line. I'm rooting for the Browns, man. So I wish you luck in that. I wish you luck. Don Fan, what's going on? They hand it off, and that's to Dearness Johnson. No, I'm sorry. That was to Johnson. Yeah. For a second, I'm not sure if was Hunt activated for this game. Somebody let me know in the chat if Hunt did end up. If he's, I knew he's questionable. I didn't see if he was going to start though. It's all right, Henry. Good to see you. Hey, happy New Year to you. And for those of you that are new or new in the chat, hey, give a shout out to Henry, our 6th grade friend who always stops by. Big Patriots fan. It's been a hard life for the 6th grader. He's only seen Tom Brady and Mac Jones his whole life. Good to see you, Henry, though. Thanks for stopping by. And if you're just joining us, guys, smash that like button on the end around there to Landry. Goes up the middle for about 7 yards. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, JD, and that's why I ask. Listen, I knew he was questionable. We actually liked one of his prop bets, but we didn't pull the trigger. The reason was because we weren't sure if he was actually going to play in the game. Sports Betting Chick says Hunt is out. Good knowledge. So Hunt is not playing. It's 3rd and 2 on the 32-yard line here, and they're going bulk set formation with Chubb. I'm sorry, I think Chubb's in the backfield. Yeah, Chubb's in the backfield. And we got false starts on the offensive line. You just can't do that in this situation. You just can't do it. So, Andy says Stefanski wants to be known as an offensive play calling guru. Like McVay with the Rams. Well, there's a little difference. You have to have somebody who knows how to throw the football, Andy, right? Right? Sports betting chick, you forgot to take him off your fantasy lineup. Oh my gosh, no. He's always out coaching himself. Do you guys agree? 60. If you're a Browns fan, let me know. Do you agree? 60% Stefanski's fault on the season, 40% Mayfield. Back to throw. Mayfield, he's going to throw it, and that is incomplete, intended for Landry, and it's 4th down, and that's going to be a very long field goal. He likes to go for it on 4th. We'll see what happens here. Elliott, Wisconsin plus 12.5 was a big bet today by a lot of people. I saw that out there. Are the Browns out of the playoffs, Don? They sure are. They sure are, sir. Got knocked out when the Chargers won yesterday, so yeah. So we are going for it on 4th and down, and listen, you got nothing to lose. This game doesn't matter. Mayfield in shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, Johnson to his left, back to throw. He's got time, good pressure, but it is tipped at the line, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to get it after a turnover of downs. Oh, my God. I don't know. You know what? I'm really disappointed this game doesn't mean anything because a part of me is, I already know this, it's going to be the 3rd quarter, and I'm going to want to shut this game off watching the Browns. Sports betting chick blaming Yahoo just like Andy. That's funny. Trey, I just sprinkled some. Oh, nice. Yeah, plus they're 750 and they're winning. That can't be right. They had to be. You probably did that before they were winning, right? Guys, we're at commercial break. Turnover of downs. Let's look at the live betting. And hey, if you're just joining us, appreciate you stopping by for some Monday Night Football play-by-play. If you could, smash that like button if you're just joining us. Would love to hit 40 likes. That really just helps us out as a channel and appreciate all the support we could get. Looking at the live betting here, Browns still minus 112 on the 3-way line, minus 121 on the 2-way line. If you look at the spread, they actually have the Browns at minus 3.5 at only plus 130. So they really think there's value, and to be honest with you, I mean, Pittsburgh really hasn't shown much in their first couple possessions here. The over-under only dipped down to 39.5, not as much as you'd think after these few possessions here. There's about 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, and that Browns team total, this makes me confident. That Browns team total, which we got for our members today at 20.5 when we sent our plays out, it's still at 20.5. So we're gonna see if that can hit. I really think they should probably have 10 points by now. They're just not playing well. Let's see here. Hey, also, just a reminder as we're at commercial break, if you want to become a Patreon member, the link is below in the description. It's $6.99 a month. All the money just supports our channel and goes out to win, to go to our contest, including a contest which you all should know about, which was our NFL Handicapper contest. And this one, I believe, is in the books. I'm looking at the standings, and it is, no, it's not in the books. Anna, who won the college football contest already, holds a 3-point lead over Mike. So Anna holds a 3-point lead over Mike, and we're going to give out $1,000 to one of those two coming up on Sunday. So shout out to those guys. It's been a fun contest. It's been a really fun contest for sure. Guys, who on YouTube's giving $1,000 away absolutely free? I know we are. First down and 10, Harris from the 37, and he goes for about his average maybe 4 yards, and it maybe jumped for 5. So a decent run there by Harris on first down. Why is Brooklyn losing to Morant? I have no idea. Are they losing? What was the score? 56-47 at half. Wow. Yeah, Brooklyn is one of those all-star teams I just can't get behind. 2nd down and 5. Ben in the gun. He's got a bunch trips over to the left-hand side. Single slot to the right. Harris in the backfield. He's going to look across the middle. That is caught by Deontay Johnson for a first down to the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Steelers coming up. Elliot says, good to see a real chick talking sports. Every guy's dream girl. I wish I would have married that. My wife watches reality television. Bachelor. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Roethlisberger. He goes deep into double coverage. You can't call pass interference. Please don't call it. Okay. So incomplete. And he took a deep shot. I'm not quite sure why he threw to double coverage. Maybe he was hoping for pass interference there. But interesting. Itty bitty. Welcome on in. Hey, sorry about your Chiefs yesterday, but I got a bone to pick with you. You know, your Chiefs cost the Browns a playoff spot. So, not sure I'm your favorite person right now, Eddie. You did under 43 and a teaser under 50. That's looking very good right now, Eddie. 4:23 left in the first, 0-0. Big Ben at the 48-yard line in the gun on 2nd and 10. He hands off a little draw play. Harris goes up the middle for a nice run. Gets about 8.5 yards. 3rd down and very manageable one coming up for the Steelers. Hey, T. Yeah, you're new to this channel. First off, hey, welcome on in, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our stuff. We're huge Browns fans. Huge Browns fans. Live in Cleveland. How about yourself? Browns fan, Steelers fan? What's up, man? Tell us your favorite team. 3rd down and 2, they're going to call it officially here from the 43-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. You got Big Ben in the gun. He's going to audible out. And he's dropped the middle again with Harris, and I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be a little bit short here, and I think they'll go for it. They are going to mark him about 12 inches short. Yeah. So it is going to be 4th down. Obviously, they're going to go for it. Eddie, what did we bet? And put your best bets in the comments below. Eddie, personally, we're on Claypool over his yardage, Peoples-Jones over, and then the Browns team total over 20.5 is what we got it at. Let's see here. Who did I miss? There we go. And up the middle to the up back, that is going to be a 1st down for the Steelers. Elliot says, come on, Brooklyn Nets, get a damn win. They're 0-10? Wow, that's crazy, Elliot. Listen, we don't really, me personally, Matt, does not pay attention to the NBA too much. We have somebody on our team who actually does that, so yeah. Under looking good right now, it sure is. Oilers, NHL, Victor. All right, let's go. Let's get the Oilers. I think they were down 2-1 last time I looked at that. Jamar, we were talking about you earlier. You have arrived. Everybody congratulate Jamar. The first inaugural, I can't even say that. The first ever Grandstand Bettors fantasy football champion. We are looking forward to him defending his title next year. As a quick pass out to Johnson on 1st down and 10 goes for about minus half a yard there. So 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2 minutes left here in the first. So Jamar, congratulations, man. We actually should have your trophy 2-3 weeks. I'm hoping. The place we order from now with COVID and everything, just shipping time sucks for some of these places. Mr. Snappy, you give people $100,000 or $1,000 for $1,000? I gotta be honest, nobody's really giving us $1,000. A deep pass there in the air intended for, I wish somebody gave us $1,000. We're just hoping people sign up for $6.99 a month. We only have 8 Patreon members. Yeah, we need a year worth of Patreon members at this time to give away $1,000. It's just being actually very gratuitous to our fan base. That's why we started Patreon. Is we don't want to put ads on our. We could put ads and make $1,000 from our YouTube channel. We just don't want to do it. I think ads on YouTube, it's just it's not great. I don't like it. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 coming up for Big Ben from the 41-yard line. That's thrown to Johnson across the middle on a slant, and it's going to be 4th down and 5 from the 35-yard line. We'll see if they go for here as well. Bets always come back third and fourth quarter, or Nets. I'm sure you meant there. But you don't like them without Kyrie. All right. I'm not a huge Nets fan anyway. Games, movies, comics. Do you like football? Sure do, man. Love football. And the English football. Soccer's fun too to watch. Chiefs game was rigged. No one can change my mind about it. Eddie, we're on board. 4th down and 5. Steelers are going to go from the 36, and that's going to be incomplete and should have been picked off, but great defense by the Cleveland Browns, and we stay locked at zeros with 43 seconds left in the first. So both coaches just going for it around the 35-yard line of the opponent. And Roethlisberger, I'm not sure if he saw the defender here, but he did have his tight end. I think that was Freiermuth who he was intended to go to there. And it should have been intercepted, went through the hands of the defender. But still, a turnover on downs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mr. Snabby, you can't believe that the Broncos lost? Well, they haven't been. You know what? The Broncos remind me a lot of the Dolphins this year. A lot of hype, but they really, they weren't great. Baker Mayfield's a disappointment. That is 100% comics. We've been saying that all year. 1st down and 10, speaking of the devil, and they hand it off to Chubb, and look at that. Chubb goes for about 5 yards. So, you know what? I still don't understand why we don't keep running this guy. He's only averaging, I think, 16 attempts per game? The guy should be averaging 25, 26 easily. Andy says, congrats to Jamar. He's going to be back next season. Andy, I'm going to tell you right now, make sure you put your clock on Eastern Standard Time. 2nd down and 6 coming up. It was a 4-yard carry there. Chubb back in the backfield again. Njoku goes in motion now up to the line. He's got 2 wideouts, one to the left, one to the right. Mayfield back to throw. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Watts was the one who got a hand on that. And you know why? Because Baker Mayfield telegraphed that immediately. He took literally a 2-step drop and looks right and pumps and throws. You got to do a better job. Maybe it was a 3-step drop, and it was intended for Landry, I believe. But you can't telegraph it that much. Just can't do it. Luke Simpson, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, friend of the channel. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? 3rd down and 6 coming up from their own 40. Baker Mayfield in the gun, back to throw. Andy wants him to let it fly. It's going to be hard to fly when he's on the ground at the 30. A sack by Watt. And Watt is just having one hell of a year. Just a fantastic year. Could the Watt brothers be the most dynamic set of brothers or trio of brothers in the NFL ever? Can anybody make that argument? Does anybody want to make that argument? If Tyreek Hill catches the ball before halftime, it's not rigged. That's a good point, JD. That was suspect there, wasn't it? I believe that is going to be the end of the first quarter. This has been pretty exciting so far. Zeros across the board. Not much going on in the game, but still, good chat going on. Victor, you don't need a Patreon app. You can do it right through your computer. In fact, if you just click the link in the description below, it'll take you there. Andy, false start on Jarvis. Yeah, I think I saw that, but it's going to be declined with the sack. Jamar, I'm gone. You're going to win next year. Also, just call me the champ. I will just call you the champ. The champ is in the house, for sure, man. You deserve it. You played one hell of a season of fantasy football. Next year, I hope we can get more than one league going. I think it'd be fun. I think it would definitely be fun. JJ's a good guy, just injury plagued. Yeah, he is. But if you think of the potential of the Watt trio, maybe the best brother trio in all the NFL ever? I don't know. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're at commercial break. Monday Night Football, end of the first quarter here. Hasn't been a great game to watch so far, but we've had great commentary from everyone. Appreciate everybody in the chat. If you're just joining us, hey, listen, we're trying to hit 40 likes tonight. If you could, take a moment, just click that like button. It just helps us out a lot, keeps us going, and it's been a great start to 2022. Looking forward to much more in the year. We're going to, now, just a heads up for our programming coming up as NFL season wraps down and college football's kind of finishing up. We're going to transition into our daily picks coming in the middle of February. But in the meantime, coming up this week, just a reminder, we will be giving out our Week 18 free picks on Saturday, as we always do. We went 2-1 again this week, so I think that's 6-1 in our last NFL picks, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really look at them, to be honest. I really only track our member picks, but for sure, I think it's 6-1, if I'm not mistaken, because we swept Week 16s, and then we won Monday Night Football as well. So I think we're going to lose this one, though. The Browns need to score. But then on Sunday, we'll live stream the Browns-Bengals game to end out the season. And then that night, instead of a Monday Night Football pick coming out, guess what pick's coming out? Yes, that's right, the National Championship pick. And we will then on Monday night be live streaming the National Championship game. Alabama, Georgia, join us live for that. Al's breaking down coaching jobs, Fangio, Judge, Zimmer, Jackson, Vegas. Who do you like, Al? You like anybody in any of those jobs? 4th down and 16 as we start the second quarter. Got the second quarter shot ready to go, and we may need it with the Browns offense in this one. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for stopping in tonight. I don't know how we just lost 2 likes, but I love a challenge. If you are coming in, guys, smash that like button. Let's try to get up to 40. That would be fun. JD, I don't think they like Njoku, man. I'm not sure they like Njoku. Or Baker has a good relationship. He's never been a go-to guy in this offense ever since he came. Jamar says, or the champ says, the Browns and Steelers are like watching the paint dry. Out of commercial here, 14:53 left in the second quarter, and Roethlisberger is going to be under center with Harris in the backfield. Little bunch set to his left, and that looks like a run play up the middle to Harris. Nice run there. Get us about 6 yards, maybe 7 yards there. So 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Elliott, you have no idea. The Ohio governor finally signed right before the new year. Sports betting legalized, and we should have it by next New Year. So I'm excited here in Ohio as well. 2nd down and 3. Back to throws Roethlisberger. He throws on the run. It is caught, and that is by Claypool. And that is what... No, I'm sorry. That was McLeod. That was McLeod. I saw the 1, and I thought it was 11, but it was 14. My fault. My fault. Dang. Unfortunate. We need some yardage for Claypool. He got in the game early, but we'll see. Luke, have been to Beijing. I have, yes. Good times, good times. I used to work on a cruise ship. I was a cruise director. 1st down and 10 for Najee Harris at the 47-yard line now of the Cleveland Browns. So, yeah, I went to Beijing. I've been all over the world, like, multiple times. That's not a flex in the least bit. It was just part of the job. And to be honest, if you know anybody that works on cruise ships, you don't really get to spend a lot of time there. What's up, Billy Slagle? You got not a great game. Not a great game. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're going to play hard. We absolutely hate the Steelers. Roethlisberger on 2nd and 10. That's a free play. He goes across the middle to McLeod for about 8-9 yards. I do think that's going to be a free play. We'll have to see. Unless it was illegal shift. Could have been an illegal shift there. Let's see what this flag is. JOK made a nice tackle. It was a free play, though, so it is going to be... I think they're going to decline. No, they're going to take that? Okay. It's interesting. I mean, they got most of that yardage, close to a 1st down. Al, you think Hooper's gone? You don't think that guy's going to... That's interesting. Interesting. 2nd down and 5 now for Roethlisberger and the Steelers from about the 44-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. We go 3 wideouts here, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. I think Claypool's alone up right. They don't look his way. They pump fake his way, but end up getting a 1st down as they go underneath to Harris, and he gets to the 35-yard line of the Browns. 1st down for the Steelers coming up. Just under 13 minutes left in the second quarter. Tim, listen, I don't even care, really, in all honesty, because our season's over, and really, if we lose, that just fuels me even more to talk about Stefanski and Baker Mayfield. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't think it's going to be as easy as you think tonight. These two teams, I've lived in Cleveland, I grew up in Cleveland, moved away, and then I came back to Cleveland. We hate the Steelers. Absolutely hate it. Oh my God, and Claypool just got McLeod just got lit up. And I don't think they're going to call a flag on that. I do think that was good defense. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Steelers. But I'm going to tell you this, Tim. Like, in our 0-16 season, the only game I think we really tried to win was the Steelers game, for sure. They are trying, Victor. They sure are. Luke Simpson with his patented 99.89. We told him we'd give him $1,000 if any of the games ever end that way. That's a lifetime bet, Luke. If any NFL game that we live stream ends 99.89, we'll give you $1,000. There's a pass incomplete intended for Johnson. So a lot of people dropping some passes. Might be the cold hands or the cold football hitting the hands. But it is going to be 3rd down and long for the Steelers coming up. And, the Browns live are still favored. Looking at it, they are minus 112 on the money line right now. So they think there's something there. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Steelers. They go empty set formation. Big Ben in the gun here. 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Tries the hard count, and the Browns do a nice job of not jumping off sides there. 5 on the play clock. Back to throw. Quick pass, and that is complete to Claypool. And that goes for 3 yards, but not enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down coming up. This is the exact same place they were on the field last time, and they decided to go for it. Let's see what they do here. I do like that Claypool got a couple more yards there. He should have, I think, 17. There's a random shoe on the field right now. And I think that was Freiermuth. Oh, no, he's thrown it. That was Claypool's. So Claypool's shoe came off there. Guys, if you're just coming on in, smash that like button. We'd love to hit 40 likes. That would be awesome. Victor, always crying for a flag, man. I'm not paying attention to the Wisconsin game, Trey, so keep me updated. The plus 12.5 is what we were looking at earlier. We didn't take it. We just settled with Drexel plus 2.5, which was a winner. But we probably should have taken that one too. Sometimes, though, I don't like to take, you don't need 10 bets on your card every night, 3, 4, that's good sometimes. Tim, you parlayed Pitt minus 2.5 in the over. Ugh. Listen, the 2.5 could still hit, but the over in this game's not looking good. Yeah, I know. The 23 points might not even hit either, so... 1st down and 10, I guess there was a flag. What did I miss? I missed something. There was a flag. Did I miss a 4th down? I was talking to you guys. I don't even know what happened. I'll have to look back on the Gamecast there. But regardless, Harris goes up the middle for 5 yards. What the hell just happened? Oh, they called unsportsmanlike on Clowney? Oh, come on. Just absolutely ridiculous. We don't need to give Big Ben the opportunity to make the playoffs. Whatever. 2nd down and 3. Roethlisberger from the 10.5-yard line. He's in the gun. 2 wideouts to the left, and you got Claypool up top. No, Johnson up top. Handoff to Harris. 1st down, and it's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Trey, you're a volume player? Okay. I mean, I don't hate people that do it with volume. We personally, I like to look, here's how we bet or give out our member plays. Basically, we take a pool, let's say today. I think we had maybe 8 or 9 games on there, and then we dwindle it down, and we give out our plays. And you know what we do? We don't even look at the other ones, the results. I mean, we try not to. Obviously, we see them. But, because we don't even, we don't want to second guess ourselves. 1st down and goal, and that is a touchdown to Johnson. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. And that is 6 points on the board for Pittsburgh. Wow. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have taken a 6-0 lead against the Cleveland Browns. And I cannot wait till the live betting comes up because I do want to see what it is after... I do want to see what this is after we get it live betting up because it's got to shift somehow. Hasn't shifted yet. I'm not sure why. Well, now it's because it's off the board. But The extra point up and good, and it's 7-0 Pittsburgh. And you know what? Unfortunately, if you're a Browns fan, that means very little Chubb is coming the rest of the way. Very little. Fun fact, Big Ben has never lost a Monday Night Football game. That's a smart way to do it. Trey Franklin, are you serious? Big Ben's never lost a Monday Night Football game? Is that right? Is that right? Chad McDowell, what's up, buddy? I love your comment. Are you a Browns fan? I mean, we're die hard about Browns fans. Are you an actual Browns fan, or you just love the underdog story? And listen, you are 100% correct with that. Browns are forever an underdog. Yeah. Baker for Defensive Player of the Year, Rango. All right, that comment is going to be hard to top tonight. I officially have that comment as the best one tonight. Trey Franklin, very little Chubb. You know what? When we said it, I knew something was going to come from it. I knew it. We're at commercial break. 7-0 Pittsburgh leading over the Browns. And there's 10:30 left in the second quarter. Lots going on around the NFL in terms of who's going to be here next year, that kind of stuff. Green Bay. By the way, we had Green Bay on our free pick video. If you guys saw minus 13, was that ever an issue? You know what the funny thing was? We were looking and researching and coming up with our plays. And we took Green Bay Vikings over, I think it was 43.5. I think something like that. And then, as we're filming, literally as we're filming, in the left-hand corner of my computer screen, my colleague texts me, and he goes, you know Cousins just got ruled out. And I'm like, oh my God. So we had to go back and look at it again. And we ended up taking the Green Bay Packers minus 13. Ended up winning, but so did the over. Very easily. Very easily. So, good stuff. Tim, did you see the guy in the comments of one of your videos telling me I haven't gone 14-4? I did, Tim. I did. But hey, listen. I thought you were going to give us all your bets like a week ago, man. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see them. How are we supposed to win money, man? If you're 14-4, give us those free picks, buddy. Trey Franklin, they won 70-63, and you got them at plus 750, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, a minute to go. Wisconsin's not going to blow that lead. Thanks, Rango. Hey, listen, and we're going to have some fun on Sunday. We're going to be doing Bengals and the Browns live. You know, that's kind of, I don't know if there's any seating positions. I haven't really looked at it too much, but the Browns might actually want to play in that game because the Bengals screwed them. They might want to somehow screw the Bengals if they can. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 10:39 left here in the second quarter, and Boswell's going to kick off end over end, and that's going to be a short kick to the 3-yard line. That is taken by Johnson. He goes left side to the 20 and out to about the 24-yard line. Baker Mayfield and this offense will be coming out momentarily. Guys, if you're just coming in, smash that like button. I know we can just destroy the like button tonight. I know we can get as high as ever tonight. So keep hitting that like button. Love to just keep going here on YouTube. Been a interesting first half of this game, or first quarter and plus 5 minutes. But looking forward to maybe the Browns spoiling Big Ben's final game at home, or what is expected to be his final game at home. I don't know. To be honest, JD, I think Baker really needs to hand off the ball more, and that's the Fancy's call. We'll see what happens. He is under center here on 1st and 10 from the 24, and there's the handoff to Chubb, and Chubb goes right side, and Chubb goes for 2, and he's going to get, ouch. He took that's some. I'd like to see a flag on some of those plays where he stopped and then a guy, but whatever. We'll see. Wisconsin's up 5 with 24 seconds. Okay. Nice, Tim. Nice. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. 2nd and 9 coming up. Empty set formation. Mayfield back to throw, and it's the second time there's been a batted ball. And if anybody could run to a local store in Pittsburgh and get some lifts for Baker Mayfield, that would be fantastic because he can't see or throw over these defenders. Rango, you think so? You know what? At commercial, I'm going to talk about the end of that Bengals game because I'm pretty furious, and I was as it was happening for those of you that were with us there. I do want to talk about that at commercial break for a second, so I'm going to circle back to that. Oh, Tim, it's okay. Listen, if you bet 50 cents or 5,000, you're friend of the channel no matter what. 3rd and 9, and Baker Mayfield throws it into the ground on a screen pass to Johnson. This is absolute. Get Baker Mayfield out of the fucking game. Okay? Now we're done. I'm done with Baker Mayfield. Get him out of the game. Put somebody in the game that actually wants to throw the damn ball and throw it to somebody. I mean, come on, man. Stefanski needs to pull this guy. 19 seconds left, and it's a 3-point game? Jeez, man. It's the 4th batted ball, Al? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Well, that just strengthens my point. Tapadat! What's up, man? Yeah, get him out of the game. 4th down and 9, Colquitt coming in after we cut the Scottish Hammer, which I thought we did him dirty. I thought we did the Scottish Hammer dirty and brought Colquitt back, but whatever. And that is caught by McLeod, taken out to the 38-yard line. So 1st down and 10 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. JD jumped on under 14.5 for the first half. Well, I would say as long as the Browns don't give up like a pick 6 or something, you should be good. Yeah. So we're at commercial break, guys, after the punt. I do want to circle back, though, to something Rango mentioned here. Listen, what were the Chiefs doing at the end of that game? It was 1st down and goal, and they were really trying to stop the Bengals to get in, and they were successful. However, then it became 4th down and goal with like 50 seconds left instead of 2 minutes, and then you take a penalty, and now it's 1st down and goal. They just kneel, and then they kick the field goal to win. A smart coach in that situation, and I know Andy Reid's Andy Reid. I'm not going to hate on the guy, but just let him go into the end zone and then let Mahomes try to take you down the field and tie up the game. I don't know why you were wasting. You didn't. Here's the other thing. I mean, you didn't have enough timeouts. It was mind-boggling the way the Chiefs' defense really ended up not getting the ball back after it was 1st and goal at the 2-minute warning or something like that. I didn't understand it. You book live through, okay, that's cool, Tim. You send your bookie who's an Indy 200 every football season. If I lose it, I'm done for the year. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. I would say in the first 5 years of sports betting, did a similar thing where we had a bankroll. If the bankroll was gone, and that was it. But when Matt, not the Grandstand Bettors as a whole, but when I started sports betting, I didn't really actually bet on the NFL or college football at all. I went very heavy on NHL and MLB, and that's really what my bread and butter is. It's kind of crazy how that stuff still sticks with you years later. He's still on the rigged. How could it be? Well, I mean, I guess if the Chiefs are purposely trying to lose, but you know what's funny? I think a couple of streams ago, I was telling somebody the Chiefs. Why would the Chiefs play hard in that game or whatever? Because now they're not in the 1st seed. You know, they don't have the 1st seed. They don't control their own destiny. Why would you give up that game so easily? I just can't. 1st down and 10 for Big Ben. He's under center here. We got 2 wideouts, one to the left, one to the right, and it's going to be a little screen pass to Freiermuth. Goes absolutely nowhere. Good defense being played so far for the Browns, with the exception of the last drive. The coach is leaving him out there so he could justify getting rid of his ass. Tap it, Dad. You might, and please, I love when people disagree with us because I am wrong more times than not. I think he's leaving Baker Mayfield out there because he thinks Baker Mayfield is going to save his job. That's what I actually think. 2nd down and 10. I think Stefanski I think the Browns organization has grounds to fire him. 7. He fumbles. Okay. It was 2nd down and 10, but Ben did fumble it at the 30, got his ball back, and it is going to be 3rd down and very long now for the Steelers. I really think that there's justification to fire Kevin Stefanski, and I think he thought Baker coming out in this game would give him the best chance to win. And that lets me know how bad of a coach he is. K.A., thanks, man. Yeah, hit that like button. We're at 31 already. That is absolutely awesome. I love it. Let's keep it going on this live stream tonight. So, Big Ben here in possibly his last game. He's 3rd down and 16 from his 31-yard line. Back to throw. A little screen pass across the middle to Harris. And Harris is going to go for about 13 yards, and it's 4th down and 3 coming up. And I'm not sure what happened, but there was definitely... Okay. There was some after the whistle blew play there, I think. Idiot, your boyfriend's mad at you because you said that you were going to make him a pizza, and I guess he thought I was saying homemade, but I pop a DiGiorno in the oven. What's wrong with that? You made him a pizza. He should be so happy, idiot. And listen, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. By the way, DiGiorno, if you'd like to sponsor tonight's live stream, please send us an email. You don't think they're going to fire him, JD? I'm not saying that they're going to. I'm saying I think there's justification that they should fire Stefanski. 100%. 4th down and 3, Harvin is going to come on to kick a punt. Peoples-Jones back to retrieve the kicks. He has not had a target yet, and we have over his receiving yards. Not a fan of that. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt on this return. Takes it to the 21. There is a flag on the play. He's so ungrateful, Eddie. He's used to you cooking every night. Listen, in my household, cooking is putting something in the oven. Right? Not everything has to be homemade. So you don't got time for that nowadays, right? You don't got time for that. All right, we are going to see what this flag is with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. 7:09 left. If you're just joining us, guys, it's been a barn burner for sure. 7-0 to the Steelers halfway through the second quarter. Please go ahead, smash that like button for us. It's been a great start to 2022. Our community has grown over the past 17, 16 months, however many months it's been. We are less than 100 people from 5,000 subscribers, and we have a nice little 5,000 subscriber message that we're going to send out when that happens. That will be awesome. I think we're like 90 people away. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. T, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, subscribe to that channel. Man, it would be cool to hit 5,000 live, wouldn't it? I mean, we're not going to do it tonight, but it would be cool. Maybe I should have a prize for somebody if we hit 5,000 live. I just don't think... It'd be hard to track. Somebody would have to track that for us. All right, so we go to commercial break here. The Browns will be taking over. The penalty was on Pittsburgh for an illegal shift. I believe that got tacked on to the end of the play. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 Browns when we come out of the commercial. The over-under has gone down to 35.5 in this game. Interestingly enough, the Browns, who were favored when it was 0-0 at -112, is now a plus 170 underdog on the 3-way line. You can get them at plus 147 on the 2-way line. The spread, if you want to take the Browns, you're getting 3.5 points right now. Their team total dipped down to 15.5. Not good for our team total over. We're going to have to look at our player props to hopefully get us some points. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Let's see here. 74-69 Wisconsin. Nice, Trey. Good stuff, buddy. Good bet. Good 7.5 to 1 there. Good stuff for sure. What else is going on? Oh, so we will be live streaming. Listen, more on our content here while we're at commercial break. We'll be live streaming one playoff game per day on Wild Card Weekend. We will do one game on Saturday, one game on Sunday, and then the game on Monday. For the Saturday and the Sunday games, we will actually put it up to a vote on what you guys want us to live stream. We'll put that up to a vote. But we will have our Wild Card Weekend picks. That'll be its own video. We'll have our free picks for that. We'll have free picks for Divisional Weekend, and we'll live stream that one game each day for that weekend. And then we'll do the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship picks and live streams. And that will be it, really. with the exception of our Super Bowl pick. We will not be live streaming the Super Bowl. We have a huge party every year, and that's just the one day off that we're going to take. Once the Super Bowl's over, get ready. Daily picks are back all the way from February to September again. So look forward to that. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're looking for daily picks. What year is Stefanski? And I think this is his second, Tommy. I think it's second. Yeah, the Oilers suck. They're down 4-1. I know. We liked them too tonight. First down and 10. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line for Baker Mayfield. And he's going to play action, fake it, and he's going to throw it, and that is intercepted, intended for Peoples-Jones. Baker Mayfield, get the fuck off the field. Go. Right now. If you're in the chat and you hate Baker Mayfield, smash the like button. If you like Baker Mayfield, smash the like button. If you think he's the worst quarterback since Tim Couch, he's not the worst quarterback since Tim Couch. But geez, man, look at this. Njoku's wide open underneath. Oh my God! And he threw it behind. That's another problem. He threw it behind. Not a probably, but hey, we were over the team total, so we sucked tonight too. Trey, you put a cool 15 on it to win like 130. Nice, man. Awesome. Rango, Baker's bad. First down and 10. Steelers from the 43-yard line. I just don't know what to do with this guy anymore. There was an article on ESPN right before this game started about if we should give up on him, and I only got about 2 lines into it, but I didn't even need to read the rest. Roethlisberger throws, and that was intended, unfortunately, for Claypool. The last 2 passes have been intended for our player props. They just haven't been caught. 100% Rango. I agree with you 100%. He's the reason. Now, how is this not a penalty for a blow to the head by Clowney? I know it was just kind of swiping by, but if Claypool would have just kept running, I think he would have had that one. Second down and 10 for Roethlisberger. 2 wideouts to the left with a tight end set. It looks like it's going to be a run. He puts, who is that? Washington in motion. Run up the middle for Harris. Nice cutback for a first down and more to the 28-yard line. Harris having a great night under or behind in the backfield there. Doing a very nice job. Let's see here. Harris, 11 for 55. Longest is 8 yards carry. Nah, he went more than there. He had to have more on that. They probably haven't updated those stats yet. He picked Rangers. Oilers lost to the Islanders last night. Didn't trust them. Yeah, they did. They lost 3 in a row. I think one or two went to overtime. But yeah, Washington. I'm sorry. Johnson gets a pass there on first down, and it's going to be for a yard. Second down coming up. Listen, I wouldn't hate if Baker pulled an AB tonight. I wouldn't hate it. That would be pretty funny. I'd love it, actually, if he pulled an AB. Second down and 9. I almost took Baker over 1.5 interceptions tonight, which was at very good plus money. I almost wanted to take that. Second down and 9 for Roethlisberger from the Cleveland Browns 28, back to throw. He looks. He's got time. He dumps it off, and that is caught by Freiermuth. And the defender trying to make a quick jump on that and intercept it. Unfortunately, he risked, and it was a reward for the Steelers. First down at the 19-yard line for Pittsburgh. Bernie Kosar could be somebody to look at in the offseason for sure. You know what's crazy? We started at 75% thinking the Steelers would win. We're down to 64%. It's like reverse line movement, but the Steelers are playing better here. Roethlisberger's 15-23 for only 71 yards, but they lead 7-0, and they're fixing to score again here. Roethlisberger throws out to Claypool. No, I'm sorry. That's McLeod. I always confuse Claypool and McLeod by the way they look. The difference I should know is Claypool's got the hair. So the Browns are going to have to throw here in the second half for sure, and that's just going to not be good. It's not going to be good. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first half. Second quarter total yards, they just flashed on the screen. 83 yards for the Steelers, which isn't great, but if you think that's not good, the 1 yard for the Browns, just downright awful and embarrassing. 2nd and 7 from the 13-yard line. Big Ben back to throw. Throws left. That is incomplete, intended for McLeod, and it's 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Steelers. Guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button. The Browns players going to the locker room. Greedy Williams, I'm not sure if he's hurt or if he's like, I'm not playing for this team anymore. He's got his clothes on, so it's probably just an injury. 1 yard, Viking. 1 yard. 3rd down and 7. Roethlisberger going empty set formation here. Trip wideouts to the left with Claypool down on the far side and double slot up on the right. Or wide receivers on the right. Back to throw. Pump fake across the middle and complete to McLeod for a 1st down. It's 1st and goal at the Browns' 4 or 5 yard line with under 4 minutes left in this one. And you know what? I think a touchdown here would essentially end. The Cleveland Browns having a chance in this game. I just don't see it happening. So 1st down and goal coming up for Roethlisberger. He's got 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, and he's got Harris to his right in the backfield. Pump fake and thrown out to the left, intended for McLeod. McLeod's really getting a lot of targets here early. The guy's got 3 receptions, but 7 targets for 23 yards. Chris Rose, go Browns, man. I wish. Are you a Browns fan, Chris? Let us know. And I'd love to hear your take on if you're disappointed. What do you think about Baker and Stefanski? Nada, what's up, man? You're not gonna watch paint, or you're going to watch paint dry. All right, man. Have a good night. 2nd down and goal coming up for Roethlisberger here. 2nd down and goal with 3:15 left in the first half. You got to keep him to a field goal. Roethlisberger throws to the end zone, and that is incomplete. Even if you wanted to call a flag, that was about 10 yards over the defender. And we got another Browns player down. Oh, come on. That's not really going to help. I think it's Delpit there, number 22, if I'm not mistaken. I see what happened there on the replay. His own player ran into him. Knee to knee, I believe. That hurts. And Delpit, man, you can't lose him. I mean, Roethlisberger and this team might just run away with this one for sure. So we are going to take an injury timeout, it looks like. Let's take a look at the live betting lines here. The Browns, literally 10 minutes ago, were minus 112 on the money line. They are now plus 300. So immediately, nobody sees the Browns doing anything. The team totals dropped all the way down to 13.5. Steelers team totals at 21.5. The over-under at 35.5. I don't like anything on that at all. Don't see it. Is he 1 of 10 now? Is that... I hadn't even looked at... He's 1 of 10. Oh my God, Al. You know what? We haven't even been paying attention to his stats. You're right. He's 1 of 10 for 20 yards. Wow. So, what... Did Case Keenum screw Stefanski's wife? Like, why... There's nothing to play for. Why can't we go to Case Keenum? And is Nick Mullins still on the bench? That guy looked good. I don't understand. Where's that... Maybe Stefanski is leaving him in there, maybe to get injured so they can get rid of him next year. I don't know. You know, you never really know when it comes to what these people are thinking. I hope on like deathbeds one day we could get like what do you call it? Like some real truth. Like Stefanski on his deathbed says something like, you know, I really just hated Baker and I just left him out there to hang himself or something. I don't know. All right, guys, we are just under 4 minutes, or about 3:15 out from the end of the first half. Just a reminder, we do take a commercial break at halftime for about 10, 12 minutes. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter, or well before the start of the third quarter, for the rest of the play-by-play. Guys, if you're just joining us, Happy New Year. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so. We're just a fun community. If you haven't been checking the chat out, those are all our family members, not our literal family members, but our community family members, and they just make this channel what it's worth. Third down and goal coming up. Roethlisberger's going to be in the gun with Harris to his right. He's got Deontay Johnson in a bunch formation to the left. Claypool up top as a single set on man coverage there. He looks left, Roethlisberger, he throws, and that is going to be short and incomplete. So fourth down and goal coming up. And listen, we said if you want a chance in this game, you got to keep them to a field goal, and they sure did do that. It's complicated love triangle with Keenum. Yeah, maybe Keenum just doesn't cuddle as much. Al, you're not condoning the stupidity of the death threats, but he thought death threats were bad last week. Yeah, no, I agree. And that is stupid. We talked about that yesterday. We won't get into it. So, yeah, field goal's up and good with 3 minutes left here. But, yeah, I mean, if he's going to play like this, I'm surprised Fancy, though, doesn't get any. Jarvis can play quarterback. Was it Kent State or Toledo? I know I've asked this 3 times this season. Kent State or Toledo with I feel like it was Kent State. Maybe it was Toledo. Where'd he go? Somebody let me know. I know Al knows. Rango, you're going to leave. You'll be back when Baker throws another pick. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. If we don't see you, though, have a good night. Glad you stopped by. So there's 3 minutes left in the first half. It's only 10-0. Baker's 1 of 10 in this game. 1 of 10, and it doesn't look like he's coming in. Maybe he is. He's not holding his helmet. Maybe that's just because it's too cold. Keenum's warming him up. Keenum is warming up. Did anybody see that as he walked by? Now, Baker does have his helmet. He's putting it on. But Case Keenum is warming up. Does anybody see this? This is live. LSU? Landry? Who am I thinking? Who was the quarterback that went to like Kent or Toledo that plays as wide receiver? Who am I thinking? Al, you're right. He is from L. But who am I thinking? Hope his wife stays cool. Yeah, I know. Tap-a-dat, man, for sure. And you know what, though? Like, listen, I love my wife. I would never, if she said something on social media, I would never get her, like, super mad at her. But she's also smart enough not to do that. Like, I don't see why wives do that. They only cause more pain for their husband. Dearness Johnson runs it back here, gets out to about the 20-yard line on the kickoff, and we are going to have 1st and 10. And let's see who comes out at quarterback. Probably JD. He only helps or screws you. Cribs. Thank you, Al. Thank you. I knew there was a Brown that was a QB there. Rango, let's put Keenum in. Let's do it. But JD, you're right, man. Baker will only screw you. And to be honest, that's why we thought that he actually might do something in this game, is because he literally, we thought, would come out after they're eliminated and have a good game. But he's even had a worse game. 1st down and 10 under 3 minutes, just barely. 2:57 left in the first half. Baker is out there. He hands off. That's to Dearness Johnson. Johnson goes right side for about 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Now, I'm going to love this. They're going to hand off the ball for the rest of the game when they're down 10 points, where they need to throw the ball. Steelers make the playoffs with a win tonight, a win Sunday against the Ravens. The Colts lose to the Jags, not happening. Chargers and Raiders can't end in a tie. How funny would that be? I think I heard this today. If the Chargers and Raiders end in a tie, they would both go to the playoffs. So if the first 3 come true, wouldn't you have like a gentleman's handshake or something like that? Going in and be like, hey, listen, we're just going to kneel on the ball for the entire 60 minutes. Baker Mayfield on the run throws it out of bounds, and it's 3rd down and 8 coming up, and now he's 1 for 11. So he's just padding his stats. Absolutely padding his stats. Oh. Third down and 8 coming up for the Cleveland Browns with just outside of the 2-minute warning. I swear to God, Case Keenum's got to come in the second half. If Case Keenum doesn't come in the second half, can you guys get on board with Stefanski being fired? You guys cool with that? Because I am. Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014. Okay. Baker Mayfield looks. I don't know why he just did a 360 backwards, but ends up throwing for a first down to Landry. Did you guys see that? Baker Mayfield spun the counterclockwise way with nobody around him. I can't. This guy. He's an SNL skit. If they just did a whole sports SNL Saturday Night Live. Oh my God. Is that right though, Trey? Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014. You know what though? If the Jags are smart, they would definitely not screw any chances that they have with their draft pick. I mean, the Lions have already done that a couple times. The Jets for sure have done that. They almost did it against the Patriots. What a comeback that was. And I'm not going to say what a comeback because I think there was a little bit of tanking going on. I think there was finally a phone call in the fourth quarter saying, hey guys, we don't really need to win this game. Which, by the way, our under 6 wins finally hit for the Jets. So our future bets just killing right now. We only have 2 more future bets. We're 2-1 on our future bets in the NFL. I think up 3 units on our future bets, and we have 2 left. No matter what, our future bets will be positive as we only put 1 unit on the Bills and 1 unit on the Packers to win the Super Bowl. So they're both going to be in the playoffs, and that's the first goal that you have to hit as a future bettor. Baker looks like Footsteps Falco. That's good stuff, JD. That's good stuff. We are commercial break. It's the 2-minute warning. Guys, welcome on in. Smash that like button. It's Monday Night Football. Who cares if my Browns are just absolutely one of the worst and overrated teams this year? They're on Monday Night Football for the first time in a long time, scheduled. I know they had the COVID Monday night, but they are on Monday Night Football. So it's a good night regardless. And the NFL's on. The NFL's on. I think Wilson's name, Tapadat, has been rumored. But he has to agree to it. Rodgers' name keeps coming out there, but Aaron Rodgers wants to go to Cleveland. I just don't see that happening. I can't see that happening. Oh my God, Victor. No. Listen, somebody asked a couple of weeks ago, Tua or Baker? That is very easy. That is going to be Baker. Al, we will appreciate this on draft night. And listen, we will be doing a live stream for the first round. Our first ever draft live stream. We're looking forward to it. It should be fun. We'll do a live reaction. So if we're going to get like the 13th pick right around there, the Browns will pick right around midnight. First down and 10, Baker Mayfield. And that's a handoff to Johnson up the middle on a draw play. Nice little spin move. And goes for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up with 1:53 left in this first half. JD, you might have to sweat this. Don Clark, leave Baker in good way to fix a game indirectly. There's an incompletion to, I believe that was Higgins. We're in this Browns pride. Don Clark, I like your fandom, man, and I'm a Browns fan through and through. But you know what, sir? For entertainment reasons, and not just entertainment reasons, but you have to see my live reaction of every Browns game, and that's what I've been doing all season long. This is the 16th one this season, and I just tell it how it is. And Baker Mayfield is 2 of 13 throwing for 29 yards. Now, there were a couple drop passes that should have been caught, yes, but he is awful this season. 3rd down and 7, and if he's injured, then put Case Keenum in. There's I believe, false start for the Browns. That's not going to help them. It's going to be 3rd down and long, or even longer now, for the Cleveland Browns. Al says Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay. Watch that thumb injury be the end of his career. JD, you can see Kirk Cousins ending up in Cleveland. God, with Stefanski, I know they worked together before, but in Minnesota, and I know they had a good year. I'm just saying, I'm not. Niner for life, Jimmy G. Tua to the Browns, get him out of Miami. Tommy, I love that. I finally got Miami Dolphins fans saying Tua needs to leave. I know there's a lot of live betting on draft night, and unfortunately, I don't think Ohio is going to have their mobile app out yet, so we're going to have to use offshore, and I just don't think there'll be much offshore. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw, and that is complete, and is that Peoples-Jones? All right, so it's a 1st down into Steelers territory, and Peoples-Jones, who we have a prop bet over. What is our prop bet? It's over 33.5. He might have just got half of it there. He gets 22. We just need 11 more yards. I like it. James, what's up, man? How are you tonight? Hey, Happy New Year, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope your 2022 is off to a great start. For the Cleveland Browns, it is not. 1 minute left here. I don't know why we're running the ball. I know we have 3 timeouts, but now we're not calling one, so what was the hell of the point of running the ball? Just Stefanski with his time management. Here we go. That's a pass, and that is complete to Landry. Gets out of bounds at the 39-yard line, but it is 3rd down now because you ran the ball. All right, let's go. Let's go, Tapadat. Let's do this. Let's get some points on the board. Come on. 49 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. I'll take a field goal. Come on. We do get the ball in the second half, by the way. Cleveland does get the ball in the second half. James, you got to work nights lately? I'm sorry, man. Do you like nights working, or you kind of hit or miss with that? I used to work all day back in my 20s when I worked on cruise ships. So I know how it is, man. Grind and bet. Jesus, Baker, what are you doing? I can't with this guy. You gotta throw the ball away. You can't stand in the pocket. And now I think Pittsburgh's going to take a timeout to try to get the ball back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, the offensive line gives you basically 6 seconds, and that was Watt again, I believe. You hate him, James? I know, man. I'm sorry, man. Hey, work through it, and you'll come out a better man with some good money, right, sir? I wish you all the best, though, in 2022 for sure. It's good to see you tonight. Tapadat, can you get a negative QB rating? Asking for a friend. I want to see Case Keenum in the second half. If Case Keenum doesn't get out, I'm going to lose it. Kevin Stefanski should literally pull an AB and walk off the field if Case Keenum does not start the second half. 4th down and 9. Colquitt to punt. And it's going to be fair caught. Nope, it is going to be ran back from the 9 out to about the 20-yard line. Bill, what's up, man? Happy 2022. Good to see you. Thanks, James. I love you hanging out here, too. We love our community. Our community has grown into such great sports bettors. That's all we're here for. You guys, recreational bettors, to have some fun. Expert JK, screw Baker. Oh, Expert JK, good to see you, buddy. Yeah. And we hit 40 likes in the first half. Can we talk about that success? How awesome is that? You know what? I'm going to put a hefty goal here. I'd love to hit 75 likes tonight. That'd be awesome. So let's see if we can't hit 75 likes. In 34 seconds, we are going to take a break. Just for about 10-12 minutes during halftime. We'll be back before the start of the third quarter because we can't miss any of this game. It's just that entertaining. 1st down and 10. Ben Roethlisberger, who hasn't been great. I mean, he's 17 of 29. He's thrown 29 times tonight already in the first half. He's on pace for 60 passes in this game. How nuts is that? But he's thrown 29 times, and he's only had 83 yards. And listen to this. I said in our video, our free pick video, that he had one of his worst games in his career last year, or in the last decade, averaging, I think, 4.6 yards per pass. You know what he's doing this game? 2.9. 2.9. So bad. The JD, they were really? Why didn't you put in Njoku? That's funny. Andy, you like Baker to have 75 passing yards. He's got 58. That's only 17 more. That's so funny, man. Tomlin's wearing a hat. Is he? I didn't see that. There's a completion to Johnson on 2nd down and 8, and he's going to get out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. I don't know if you get out of bounds there. I think the Browns were content at going to half, and now you're going to give them an opportunity to maybe call a timeout to return a punt. Traded for an ice machine. Carl Knight, what's up, man? Hopefully Baker throws 4 TDs. Carl, I don't even think Baker's playing in the second half of this game. I don't think so. Victor, you feel bad for Roethlisberger? The offensive line, they've been dealing with a lot of injuries and stuff this whole season. But Roethlisberger's played through injuries himself all year, or all career, so. 3rd down and 7, he is going to throw it. That is to the tight end. Freiermuth goes for a 1st down. I believe that should be a late hit, but it's not going to be called. 17 seconds left. 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. We'll see if they try to get into field goal range and let Boswell try to kick a very long field goal. Minshew. Oh my God. Does anybody want Minshew to go to the Browns? How awesome would that be? James, I do not think the Browns will draft a QB. I think they'll go wide receiver or defense, to be honest with you. Or maybe offensive line, just for some more depth there, because I do think when our offensive line is out, that really hurts us, and I think we need a little more depth there. JD, you're definitely going to hit the under 14.5 until there's a 70-yard touchdown pass to Chase Claypool here. So that would be devastating. That'd almost be as bad as our Pittsburgh Panthers pick 6 to lose the plus 3.5 in the bowl game. That was awful. 1st down and 10, Roethlisberger, after they did call a penalty there, and it goes out to the 48-yard line, I believe. So, yeah, there was a penalty after that. I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. 2nd down and 10, 12 seconds left, and Boswell is looking. He's tying his shoe. He's got to hurry up. There's only 12 seconds left. But there is a timeout left, so. What's up? What's up from Puerto Rico? Let's go Steelers. Hey, good luck to you. Is it Ojeda? Am I pronouncing that right? Ojeda? I hope so. The last name. Luia Ojeda? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Smash that like button if you're new to our channel. Subscribe. Carl Knight, I like the Tebow. I'll take him. 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger back to throw, and that is incomplete, intended for Deontay Johnson. 7 seconds now left. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bring back the rabbit with the walker. Oh, guys. So funny. So funny. Oh, yes, good Spanish. All right. I took 9 semesters of Spanish. And then I never remembered any of it. I'm very poquito. And he says, I hope they tell Baker to go in and get surgery. Guys, your comments have been absolutely hilarious and fantastic all half long. I hope you stick with us for the second half. I want to hear more of the good stuff. 3rd down and 6, and I think there's going to be a timeout by the Browns here on defense. This game's taking absolutely forever right now. Almost hitting. We're not going to start the second half till about 5, almost 10 after 10. This game might go to about 11:30 tonight. Roethlisberger looks almost as bad as Baker. Yeah. I mean, 33 passes in the first half. Are we? Guys, I didn't black out, right? Because I'm looking at these stats. Ben Roethlisberger, 33 passes in the first half. Is that right? 20 and 33 for 9. And he doesn't even have 100 yards. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Roethlisberger in the gun. Here comes pass number 34. Back to throw. Looks left. Looks center. Oh my God, is he going to run it? He's got to get rid of the ball. And it's intercepted. It's intercepted, and the Browns are going to not run that back, and that's going to be the end of the half. Oh my God, guys. I don't know if this is the worst NFL game that I've ever seen in the first half or one of the best NFL games that we've ever seen in the first half. All I know is this. It is halftime. We are going to take a break, and we'll be back for the second half. You guys got to stick around. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 75 tonight. I know we can do it. James, it's extremely cold in Pittsburgh for sure. All right. so we're going to take a break at halftime here. As always, guys, though, make sure that you go fill up your Yahtzee shakers. Make sure you kiss the wife or husband good night. But as always, sit back, relax, enjoy the halftime, and we'll see you in just a little bit. All right, welcome back. Monday Night Football, Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This one has not been the best football game to watch. Some crazy stats. I want to go over this real quick before we get into our third quarter action. Ben Roethlisberger, 20 of 34 for 96 yards. Baker Mayfield, 4 of 15. These QBs combined have thrown for about 50 passes in the first half. They're on pace to throw 100 passes in this game. Start of the third quarter is getting started. Guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button if you're ready to go here in the second half of this game. They're putting the stats up on the TV, and they should have done those two a favor and not put those stats up there. Looking forward to hopefully a little more entertaining game. Actually, I think it was pretty entertaining. It was just so bad it was entertaining. Shout out to everybody in the chat. John Green, let's go Steelers. Ace is on the Steelers. Thomas, you're on the Browns. Hey, we got both sides in the chat tonight for sure. Listen, the Browns really don't need to win this. So if the Steelers have an opportunity, if you're a Steelers fan, hey, good luck to you. We're Browns fans. Hopefully we can maybe upset you guys tonight. But it just doesn't look like Baker Mayfield is going to do that. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, though. As we're getting ready to take our third quarter shot, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, as the Browns will get the ball here to start the second half. If Case Keenum does not jog onto that field, I might have to put my fandom up for sale on YouTube. Third quarter with 15 minutes left. Here we go. Start of the second half. Monday Night Football. Boswell kicks end over end. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Freethinker, what's going on, man? I'll get to you in just a second as is taken to the 35-yard line with Dearness Johnson. Freethinker, 100%. That's 100% right. Worst play calling in the NFL. If Kevin Stefanski, who's out there? Who's out at quarterback? Who do we got? Who's out at quarterback? They haven't shown it. That's fucking Baker Mayfield. Get off the field. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that you continue to go with this guy. Handoff on first down to Chubb, up the middle, 3 yards. I'm going to be furious for the whole second half of this shit. Sam, you were born in Pittsburgh, but you live in Ohio. Go both teams. All right, Sam. Very nice, man. We live in Cleveland. Hey, listen. I mean, when you get dominated by the Steelers for much of your childhood, adult life, and all you've really had is a sweet spot last year against them, I can't really hit against the Steelers. Dude, I hope it does, man. I hope it does. Second down and 7, and we're still drinking leftover shots from Halloween. I'll tell you, for those of you that are new to our channel, that story here in a second. Handoff up the middle. Chubb goes for another 3, maybe 4 yards there. Third down and 3 coming up. So listen, we bought 100 fireball shots and actually 99 bananas for, or not 99 bananas, but 99, they have the mini shots of those. Anyways, we bought 100 shots for Halloween. No adults wanted them, so we were left with 90 shots left after Halloween. So we are trying to finish off our Halloween shots here in 2022. Third down and 3, Mayfield goes into the gun. Is that Janovich next to him to the right? This is an interesting formation here. 4 wideouts to the left, to the right. He looks left. He's going to try to step up in the pocket, and he's going to get taken down. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can we not put Case Keenum in this game? I saw him throwing on the sidelines in the second quarter. So bad. Tapatat, insane heartburn. You know what? That actually doesn't give us heartburn. It gives us less heartburn than lemonade. I know that's kind of weird. Dude, reactivating Bernie Kosar a la Running Man. I like that. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully this will be entertaining, at least in the chat, for the second half of this game. Glad to see everybody. Smash that like button if you could. We're trying to get up to 75 likes tonight. That would be a success. Whether or not the Browns win or lose, that's still not really in doubt. 4th down and 4, and McLeod takes it to the 21 there. So, first down and 10 coming up for Ben Roethlisberger, who's thrown 34 passes here in the first half of the game. Free thinker, you had the Browns +3 on the money line. You hedged yourself in play with the -3.5. I like that. Nice middle. Nice middle. For sure. Well, not really a middle. +7 would have been a middle, right? I don't know. Too much fireball. We do go to commercial break. This game is... we're going to try to forget it. We're going to try to forget it and go on with our life and go to Week 18 when we play the Bengals. If we can't do anything against the Steelers, I don't understand what they think we're going to do against the Bengals next week. What's an early look-ahead line on the Bengals? Does anybody have that? Any early look-ahead line? I'm going to say the Bengals would be favored by 13.5. Just a wild guess on that one. Colts pretenders because the loss to Las Vegas. I don't think they're pretenders, but what I do worry about is the fact that they do rely on Taylor so much. When that guy has not a great game or a very good game, and he doesn't rush for 100 yards, they lose. So, I mean, that's the MO of a defense, right? Just stop Taylor and you beat him. Victor, you saw the funniest post. Are we going to get a full chub or a half chub in the second half? To be honest, we're going to probably get no chub at all. Free thinker, I don't see him getting too much. I don't see him doing too much tonight at this point anyways. My free pick over 22.5 was so far off. One of the worst. I mean, we're on a 6-1 NFL run, and that thing should be worth -5 losses. So bad. So if anybody tailed the over on the team total of the Browns, I apologize. Listen, you're going to lose sometimes, and we were just way off. But we did preface by saying we're completely biased on this pick. That's why we don't pick Monday Night Football or Cleveland Browns games. We don't bet usually the Cleveland Browns. Just hard to have a clear head with teams like that. Yeah, James, no problem, man. I just think if you stop Taylor, you have a chance to beat that team. One team I'm worried about is the one we have a future bet on in the AFC, and that's the Bills. They just don't show me anything that makes me think they can win 3 games in the playoffs. Tabadat, I would too. I'd play Johnson and give him some highlight reels for a team that actually wants to make him a starter. Roethlisberger's going to start the second half throwing and throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Deontay Johnson. So second down and coming up for Big Ben. A part of me thinks they're throwing so much with Big Ben because it's his last home game, and they're remember the NBA game? Was it Tim Robinson, who scored like 80 points, or somebody scored for the Spurs, where they just let him take every shot because it was his last game? I feel like they're doing that with Big Ben here at home. Trey, are you serious? Bucks going to lose straight up to the Pistons? Can you give me a money line on what that was beforehand? That it's got to be what? Plus 800? Najee Harris, left side, goes for a first down to the 30, 35, 40, out to the 45. What a stiff arm by Harris. And Stewart Jr. sit the F down. Oh, my God. Oh, Najee Harris, and you just have to appreciate that run. He gets to about the 45-yard line and Stewart went down like a kid. Oh, my God. What a stiff arm that was. That was good. I like that. Good stuff there. Reminds you a little of kind of like the Marshawn Lynch playoff game against the Saints. So Harris, he is over 1,000 yards rushing this season. Again, though, he's only averaging like 3.7. Most rushing yards by a rookie for the Steelers. Free thinker, man, I was happy I caught it. So we gave it out as a member play, 20.5. I know, we could have got it at 10.5 right now. I mean, it's crazy. 15.5 underdog, so yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Like 8-1 maybe there, Trey? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. What a run by Harris. So first down and 10 for the Steelers, near midfield here. I assume they're just going to go to Harris a lot in the second half. 14 rushes, 101 yards, averaging 7.2. He's blowing up his average. Johnson goes in motion. It's a handoff to Harris. That goes left side. Absolutely nowhere. Loses a yard and a half. Second down and 11 coming up. Tommy, that's an interesting question. And guys in the chat, if you think you have the answer to that, let me know. Or if you have an opinion to that, let us know. Tommy, here's my opinion on that one. Big Ben is either going to retire if he has been happy with the Steelers in the last couple of years. If we don't know something and he's actually been pretty unhappy with that organization, I think he signed somewhere else. That's just my 2 cents. Second down and 11. Back to throw is Roethlisberger. He throws left. That's complete. That goes to Johnson, and that is going to go for about 6 yards. So it's third down coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bucs scored 64 in a half, 33 in second. Wow. Al, I'm sure you paid attention to this as we're on kind of a bad streak on Patreon. Lost 3 of the last 4. Free play here for the Steelers. Airs it out deep. And that's double coverage to Claypool. And it's incomplete, but it will be a first down, I think. I'll tell you this, Al. And first, let me talk about Patreon. Yes, we've lost 3 of our last 4, but overall, we are 40 and 37, so we do have a profit on Patreon. And if you'd like to join our Patreon, it's $6.99 a month, guys. It's like less than Netflix, and you get a free member pick. So if you're not wanting to spend $50 a month or $150 for 6 months or $350 for a year for our member picks and all that stuff, and become part of our family, you can do it as little for $6.99 a month over at Patreon. Check us out. That's my only sales pitch. I won't even go into anything else. But Al, what did you think about that over that did not hit in the Dallas Mavericks Sacramento Kings? 70-plus points in the first quarter, and then the Kings, as there is a Deontay Johnson first down on 3rd and 3, and it is going to be near the 30-yard line. What do you think about that? Like 70-plus points in the first quarter, and then the Kings basically only scored 39 points the rest of the way, or 40-some points. It was crazy. That was a crazy bet. Al says he's going to retire and go into broadcasting. Note to self, the Jazz do not care to be down first quarter or full first half, but watch out fourth quarter. Good to know, Trey. Good to know. Second down coming up after a run to Harris. It's going to be second down and 6, maybe 5 they'll call it. Guys, we hit 54 likes already. That is awesome. We're 21 away from 75. It'd be cool if we can hit that. Make sure you smash that like button. Ken W, what is up, man? Long time no see. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, friend of the channel. Brett the Legend, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. New friend of the channel. Saw you comment on our video. Good to see you. I looked at some of your videos, man. You seem like a cool gamer. There's McLeod who gets a first down across the 25. So if you're into watching some Madden videos, I checked Brent out. He looks like a cool gamer. Shout out to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. We have McLeod who gets a first down across the 20 into the red zone here for the Steelers. McLeod's getting a lot of targets here. First down and 10, Roethlisberger at the 14-yard line. He's in the gun. Trip, wide outs to the right, single slot to the left, and a pump fake, and that is complete and absolutely leveled was Johnson. Incomplete, they're going to call it. Second down and 10. 9 minutes left here in the third quarter of this one, and you know what? I'm going to use this phrasing. The issue's still in doubt, but it's 10-0, and it feels like it's 50-0 against the Browns. 9:09 left. I mean, literally, if you hold these guys to a field goal, it's going to be a 2-score game, but it's second down and 10 here from the 14-yard line. Roethlisberger back to throw. Throws way over McLeod's head, and it's going to be third down and 10. And if you want to look at the box score, Ben Roethlisberger has now thrown 40 times in this game. Worst beat you had, Al, in the last 2 weeks was Derek Carr over 6.5. He had 9 yards rushing, and then oh my God, are you serious, Al? Wow, that sucks. Sorry, man. That is a bad beat. Our worst bad beat in the last week was the Pittsburgh bowl game where they threw the interception. And the guy just couldn't go down and end the game. He had to go score the touchdown. 3rd down and 10. Roethlisberger back to throw, goes to Freiermuth. That's going to go nowhere, maybe 2 yards, and it's going to be 4th down. And you've kept them to a field goal, and you're still a 2-score game. This is unreal. It feels like it's 45-0 Steelers, and I swear to God, if the Browns win this game, you blame Big Ben. Oh, James, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if the game ended in a 10-10 tie. And Brent, yes, the Steelers can make the playoffs. There's 4 things that have to happen. They have to win their last 2 games. The Colts have to lose to the Jaguars. And then as Boswell does kick a field goal, 3 points more on the board for the Steelers. And then the Raiders and the Chargers game cannot end in a tie. Those are the 4 things that have to happen. But, James, I wonder if this ended in a tie, what the playoff situation, if maybe that ends the playoff situation for the Steelers. That would be crazy. Robert, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy 2022. Hope you rang in the new year with some fun. Good to see you, man. Tim Young, you had a 10-team, 9-point teaser. You needed over 47 in the Baylor-Ole Miss game. Yeah, I do too. We had over 55.5, which we gave out to our family at grandstandbettors.com. We free picked it at 58.5, and it fell very short. And if you actually look at it, the last, 20 minutes of that game, there were 4 touchdowns, something like that. It should have gone over. Brett, they might not, but one of our friends in the chat, Trey, I believe, did tell us that the Colts haven't lost in Jacksonville since 2014, so you never know. Robert, the Peach Bowl MSU, I did see it. Good game, actually. Good game. Al says the tie would end the Steelers' hopes. So, if you're a Browns fan and you want to end the Steelers' hopes, all you need really is 13 points. That's going to be a lot harder to hit, although Chase McLaughlin, he could probably miss an extra point if we needed him to. We are at commercial break, guys. You know what? I did kind of get off the live betting because I'm just not going to bet this game. It's just so awful. But for giggles, why don't we take a look at what the live betting is right now in the game, see if anybody likes anything here. Spread of the game is going to be at 10.5 minus 130 for the Browns. Over-unders at 32.5 plus 122. So you get value there. If you want to lay 29.5, it's minus 133, which I don't see how you're getting more than 17 more points in this game. But I don't know. I think that's low. Cleveland Browns team total down to 9.5. We took them at 20.5 and over. Wow. I wish we could have them at 9.5. Pittsburgh Steelers 22.5, team total minus 140, and so we're not going to bet any of that. If you guys are just joining us, though, smash that like button if you could. We're trying to hit 75 likes. That would be awesome tonight in this live stream. Keep us going here on YouTube, and we're just coming out of commercial break for the Steelers. They are going to be punting to the Browns. I'm sorry, kicking off, not punting. Kicking off. They just kicked the field goal. 8:20 left here. You know what? I'm kind of rooting that they win this game or the next game because Tomlin hasn't had a losing season in how long, and I kind of want him to hold that streak. Dearness Johnson runs back to the 26-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Please put out Case Keenum. Can we put Case Keenum out? Can we do it one time? Oh, we have to watch this interception where he should have gone to Njoku, but he threw an Oh, God, come on. Oh, here's the sack. Oh, it was 4 seconds. I said 6 seconds, but still. Come on, 4 seconds. Realistic possibilities, Billy, for QB situation for the Browns? Realistic? I'm okay with Case Keenum, in all honesty. 1st down and 10, Mayfield, empty set formation here. Let's see if they can't get something going. Back to throws. Mayfield throws. That is complete to Landry for about 6.5 yards. 2nd down and 3 or 4 coming up for the Brownies. All right, let's not talk about people on our staff, though. If you want to talk about realistic quarterbacks, you're not going to draft one. Although I did see a mock draft where we go out and get somebody in like the 6th round. I forget who it was. But anyways, that person won't start. Realistically, if Deshaun Watson somehow cleans up all his legal stuff and he's available, they could go that route. Aaron Rodgers is not coming to Cleveland. 2nd down and 3. They hand it off to Chubb. Chubb goes up the middle. He's got a little hole there to the 40 into the 41. 1st down for the Cleveland Browns. Billy, I got to be honest with you, man. I don't know. You know what? That's one of the hardest questions I think as a Browns fan that you could ask us right now, because the Cleveland Browns seem like they're stuck on Baker Mayfield. I mean, why would you not put Case Keenum in the second half of this game? Any other coach would pull a starter, and Stefanski's not pulling him, so I don't know. 1st down and 10, 6:57 left here in the 3rd. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He goes left side, tries to turn the corner. Whoa! What a stiff arm that was! And he looks at Harris and says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Chubb literally put his hand on the face mask and threw the defender to the ground. That was great. Sit down, says Chubb. Oh my God, that was good. Greg Metz, what's going on in this chat? I don't know. What is going on in this chat? A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. A lot of good questions. A lot of hard-hitting action. Joe Flacco, Victor. Come on, man. JD, it does remind me of the Raiders game a little bit. Kerry Nelson, for sure. Yeah, what's your channel, Kerry? For sure, we'll shout you out. 2nd and 7, and that is tipped. I believe that's the 5th pass. 2nd or 3rd by Watt. I don't know how many he's hit. James, they should play the healthy QB Brown. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that all the time. Greg Metz, he just ate a bunch of chicken strips. Hands down, Greg, that might be more entertaining than this game. If you could live stream you eating chicken strips right now, I will get all of our viewers to go over there. Yeah, 5 batted down. I know that's at least 2 by Watts. 3rd and 7, Mayfield from the 43-yard line, back to throw. Has time, rolls to his right, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to run. What an idiot. What are you doing, man? You're sliding when you... Oh, I can't. Get this guy off the field. Get him off the field. Yeah, Andy, I'm surprised too. It was nasty, Victor. That was one. I mean, that was a... Najee Harris had a good one. That was much better than Najee's. I don't have any sauce, man. I should have some teriyaki in the fridge. I have some teriyaki. Like teriyaki? Don Fan. Yes, please put Case in. Brent, they're just not going to. They've wasted so many picks on QBs, and literally, if you have to stick with somebody like Baker, you're going to stick with them. They've wasted so much time and effort. Oh, there's a muff! And if our player was paying attention, Bradley, he probably could have had it at the 5-yard line. Oh, my God. If Baker isn't injured, then I see one of these possibilities in Cleveland. Matt Ryan, okay. I don't hate that. Kind of as his swan song there, Al. Maybe one more year. Garoppolo, Russell Wilson, okay. I don't see Garoppolo coming. Thanks for the update, Greg. Keep us updated. 58 likes. We are 17 away from 75, guys. If you could smash that like button, let's hit 75 likes tonight. I know we can do it. Don, you lost 6 units on the Browns. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Team Tate, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy 2022. I want to look at the live betting real quick, just see where we're at. Plus 12.5. Nope, just switch. Wow, money came in on the Browns at 12.5. It jumped all the way down to 10.5 at minus 121. Game total's over 24.5. It's super juiced though. It's at minus 222. And the game team totals, we won't even get into them. So, you know what? I'm going to end the live betting. We're not even going to get into it. I mean, we're not going to live bet. We're definitely not going to live bet tonight. This game just is awful. Andy, yeah, he needs to call for an Uber, a Lyft, whatever you want to do. In fact, if somebody wants to ride their bicycle to the stadium, I'm sure I'd be okay with him getting on somebody's back of their bicycle to take him out of here for sure. And it's bad, Greg. It's bad. Front office still has faith in Baker, but after next year, it's going to be challenging if he played. So, let's do this. I want in the chat you guys to tell me right now. Who thinks the Browns organization will pay Baker in the offseason? Because just when you think you've seen it all, I could see that happening. How nuts would that be? How nuts would that be? No, you're right. You're right, Free Thinker. That's exactly what we said in our video yesterday. He's awful. Brent, I think we need to wait on Trey Lance. I think we need to wait on him and see him more against the team, not the Houston Texans, for sure. You don't think? Okay, you don't think they're gonna pay? Billy, everybody, I agree. I'm agreeing with everybody for sure. I hope they wouldn't pay. But it is the Cleveland Browns organization we're talking about, guys. First down and 10 for Roethlisberger. This is the worst field position they've had all day at the 5-yard line. He's under center. He's going to hand it off to Harris up the middle. That goes for about 4 yards. Second down and 6 coming up from the 9-yard line. Expert JK, they won't pay in the offseason. They're not giving him a year because the bigger... yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Is there a price that makes you okay with keeping Baker? I sure do. 20 McNuggets and a large fry. What's up, Mike? You? Good to see you, man. It is a tough way to end the season for sure. Second and 6, and there is a handoff to Harris up the middle. He's averaging some good yardage today. And he's going to get about 3 more yards. So third down and 3 coming up. Big stop here. Remember, it's only a 2-score game in this game, which is absolutely crazy. Brent, no problem, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, bud. Always stick around. Or you don't have to stick around tonight, but always stop by. We'll always give you a shout out for sure. Become friend of the channel. Yeah, man. Baker will get cut and go to Pittsburgh. Oh, my God. Andy, this is not a great audition for Pittsburgh. Third down and 3, Roethlisberger is in the gun here. And he's back to throw. And he's going to get sacked! Oh! What a play! And that is the best defensive play of the night there. I believe that was Clowney, if I'm not mistaken. With the sack around the 2, maybe 1-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. And the Cleveland Browns are going to have some great field position here in a 2-score game. It's absolutely nuts. No, it is not a supersized McNugget or fry. It is actually the kids' meal. It's a Happy Meal. Jay Sammy, what's poppin'? Baker kind of washed. That is the understatement of the year for sure. Expert JK, I agree with you. And there was almost a block punt in the end zone, but a good punt gotten off. Peoples-Jones taken at the 48, just gets across midfield to the 48-yard line of the Steelers. And it's going to be first down and 10, but they're in Steelers territory. Lots of time left still. Expert, the only thing we bet on 3 things. We did take the team total very small. We got 20.5. That's not going to hit. And then we took 2 prop bets, one on each side of the ball. And I got to be honest, they're both going to lose. Claypool over 43 yards. That's nowhere near it. He's got 17. Peoples-Jones, he's got 1 catch for 22. We needed 11 more yards for the guy. That's all we need to hit that one. And it doesn't look like that's going to hit either. So, I don't know. Not a great day. I knew we should have just stayed away from the Browns for sure. Grayson, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome on in. How does it feel to lose Beckham? Well, I think we know who the problem was in the Mayfield-Beckham relationship. And it wasn't Beckham. He's better than any backup Pittsburgh has currently. I don't know. I like the Sidney Crosby lookalike. What is his name? Mason Crosby? Is it Mason Crosby? He looks like Sidney Crosby. Yeah. Thanks, Jace. I appreciate it, buddy. We're so close to 5,000, man. We're so close. We're like 84 away, I think, something like that. Najee is going to be the best running back of all time. That's a hot take, Brent, but you know what? We can't hate you for saying it. He looks pretty good. If he can get an offensive line and a quarterback who's not 85 years old, he probably will be used in a good way in his career. Claypool overrated? I'm a little biased with Claypool, K.A., being a Notre Dame fan. I don't think he's overrated. I just don't think they use him in the right way. Rudolph, that's right. Mason Rudolph. Thanks, Mike. Mason Rudolph. Yeah, not Mason Crosby. I was thinking because he looks like Sidney Crosby. And if you don't think he looks like Sidney Crosby, look at those two pictures next to each other. Identical. Big. Well, that's the problem with, small quarterbacks, Al. Although Kyler Murray, who's got some legs, doesn't have that problem. Andy, it kind of looked like the way Baker was scrambling around earlier. Nice, Grayson. Josh Jacobs, man, he's going to be a good player in the league too. Najee remind me of Trent Richardson. No way, man. And by the way, I'm wearing the Trent Richardson jersey. If you don't know that, rocking the Trent Richardson. I always do. Because 3 is my favorite number, so double 3s I love. First down and 10 for the Browns. This game might go on until 6 o'clock in the morning. 2:58 left in the third. Under center is Baker Mayfield, and he's going to fake it to Chubb. He throws across the middle, and that's complete to Peoples-Jones! And he goes to the 20, 15, and down to the 10! That's what I'm talking about. We only got a first down inside the red zone, but we hit our player prop. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, there we go. Let's go, Peoples-Jones. Finally. Let's go. Yes, an expert JK, that's the first rule of sports betting. Never bet on your own team. And you know what? That's why, we literally put half a unit on the team total. That's all we'll do. We will never bet spreads on our own team. Ever, or money line. First down and goal, handoff to Chubb at the 10, down to the 5, down to the 4-yard line. And guys, listen to this. There's 2 minutes left in this game, and we literally could win this game against the Steelers and ruin their playoff chances. This is so great. I love it. Brent, Nick Mullins did look good earlier. He did look good earlier this season. We like him. You know what, though? He's had some experience. He's been kind of a journeyman as a backup. So, when he's called on, he knows what to do. Second and goal here from the 4-yard line. Bryant goes in motion to the right-hand side. Chubb in the backfield. They hand it to Chubb. That's a good play call. And he goes for about 1.5 yards. So third down and goal from the 3-yard line. And it's 2-down territory for sure. Let's go Raiders. You got an inaugural 2020 season. Oh, that's awesome, Grayson. That's awesome, buddy. Sweet. Jarvis hasn't been himself this season. Listen, expert, I don't know if he hasn't been himself, or I just don't think they have him in a scheme right now. Third down and goal for the Brownies. Come on, baby. Pump this in the end zone. Let's go. Landry, Peoples-Jones, Njoku, and Hooper, the wideouts. He throws. Oh, I hate the fade. But Njoku brings it down for a touchdown. Oh, my God. I hate the fade pass. And Njoku, who bobbled it like 9 times in the air, hauls it in for a touchdown, and dare I say, the Cleveland Browns comeback of the century? No, but listen, this is going to get entertaining. Oh my God, this is going to be a fun fourth quarter. We're not even in the fourth quarter yet. I hate this fade route. A little bit of a push-off by Njoku, but he does bring it in. You would say it's a Dalen McCutcheon jersey. No, it's a Trent Richardson for sure. 56 seconds left. Extra point is kicked, and I was waiting for him to miss it. 13-7. Pittsburgh Steelers. This one is still in doubt now. Robert, 4 player props under 42. That looks great. Baker over half of interception. That's a winner. Steelers money line looking good, and Claypool over 3.5 receptions. He needs one more, but we also need his yards. We are rooting for you, sir, for sure, Robert. Team Tate, knowing that we are eliminated from the playoffs, the next best thing is eliminated. It sure is, Team Tate, for sure. And that's why I said I thought we had a chance to do something in this game. Okay? We don't want to let the Steelers just walk into the playoffs after the Cincinnati Bengals just gave us not an opportunity to get in ourselves. So I thought they would come out. Hopefully, their defense, who kind of started that offensive possession or forced an offensive possession to start in their own territory. I think it could be a fun fourth quarter here. To be honest with you, I'm only 2 touchdowns away from the Browns for hitting over 20.5, their team total, which is crazy. JD, are you talking about Njoku? Yeah, I know you have. Get him the ball. Expert JK, Al said that earlier about Hooper. I'm just not sure. Jay, St. Brown's very underrated wide receiver, but he's stuck on the Lions. I know, and actually we drafted him on our dynasty team, and we kept him on the taxi squad, but he had 34 points. Ugh. Maybe we should have taken him off. Let's go, Kirk. Let's go. K.A. Trent. I know, man. It's funny. He was a beast, and then, you know what happened, K.A.? The Cleveland Browns. That's what happened. It's where you go to lose a career. Let's go, Victor. Let's go. Here we go. End-over-end kick. 56 seconds left. Oh, my God. This is fantastic. Let's go. Andy says too much Subway. Andy has some of the best quotes in the chat. I love you, man. You're a good friend of the channel. Billy Slagle. Andy Dalton. We could. I actually think, is he in Dallas? Is it Dallas? I think he's in Dallas, right? I think Dallas kind of still wants to keep him. Or is he? No, I'm sorry. He's with the Bears. What am I thinking? He could be starting next year for the Bears. Well, not really, because Nagy won't have a job. First down and 10 here from the 25-yard line. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Roethlisberger hands off to Harris. Oh, that's a face mask. Oh, it's a face mask. And it was so easy to see. And it was going to be a good defensive stop. Clowney there with a face mask. Brent, I should play Madden? Listen, man, if I played Madden so much in college with friends down the hall. I'll tell you this, man, if I had any time to play Madden, I would play Madden. Enjoy the time you get to play Madden for sure, buddy. Enjoy the time because it goes away very quickly. Expert JK, seeing Big Ben crying after beating him in the playoffs last year was karma for not... Yeah, I agree. Robert, welcome back, buddy. Jace, I do think the Bengals have a chance. Here's my only issue with the Bengals. You're not going to play defenses like the Browns and the Chiefs in the playoffs. Now, I know you will. Okay. That's kind of contradictory because you could play the Chiefs in the playoffs. But I think the Chiefs might have not shown their hand as much yesterday on the defensive side of the ball the more I think about it because they might have to face Cincinnati in the playoffs. So, I don't know. Second down and 9. There was no flag, no face mask there, so that's good stuff. Second down and 9 from the 26-yard line. Come on, let's get a defensive stop. Let's make this an awesome game here in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left. We also need Claypool to get the ball. Back to throws Roethlisberger for about the 900th time today. Throws across the middle, and that's incomplete to McLeod. Listen, McLeod, for some reason, has been targeted 10 times, and Deontay Johnson 14. Claypool, who's averaged 5 times, has only been, well, I guess he's been targeted 7 times, but 4 of those times are deep passes double covered with no chance. Mike, I have to disagree with you there. I don't think the Bengals are the worst team in the AFC playoffs. I would have to say, I'd have to say maybe there's 2 teams worse than them. Third down and 9 with 15 seconds left here. Big Ben's in the gun. I think he's going to take a timeout. I would have to say the Chargers are worse than the Bengals for sure. And I'm going to hot take here, and I know we have them on a future bet. I want to say that the Bengals are actually better than the Bills too. The Bills have not shown me anything all year that they could be consistent. So, Pittsburgh QB would make a good Pickett. Okay. Well, I think he's going to go maybe higher than what we can get him at. I haven't really seen where he's going to go though. Maybe I could, Brent. Maybe I could be a full-time YouTuber. Seems like a lot of work though, man. I'm old. Mike, you can't say they lost to the Jets. Everybody lost. I mean, other teams lost to the Jets. You can't see. The problem is You youngins, you can't take, you lost to the Jets. Well, you know what team? The Chargers lost to the Texans. I mean, you know, you're gonna lose to teams. It's the NFL. It's the NFL. 8 teams lost to the Browns. That's my argument there, Mike. And when somebody says they lost to the Jets, my argument is 8 teams lost to the Browns. Kirk, Tim Couch 2.0. Now, I'm not saying they won't lose the first game, Mike. I'm just saying I think they're not the worst team there. Myles Garrett, yeah, he's good, man. He's good, Jace. Guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button. We are 11 likes away from 75, which would be awesome to hit tonight. The Steelers are going to have to punt here. It's 4th and 9 after an incompletion. And Peoples-Jones is going to return it to the 30, maybe the 29-yard line there. So just like that, the Browns are in position here with 2 seconds left in the third quarter to actually take the lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Robert, it's okay, man. Hey, listen, we welcome everybody in the chat. Hey, good luck to you and your Steelers. Al, your hopes the defensive coordinator gets fired at the end of the season. Okay, interesting. You want to elaborate on that a little, or you just don't think? If anything, I would give him maybe a little benefit of the doubt. Miles to win defensive. Yeah, I think it is too, but it'll be close. 1st down and 10. 2 seconds left here at the end of the third quarter, and it is going to be Mayfield. Play action fake. He's going to look. He's got time, and he gets sacked. Great way to end in the third quarter, but they did get a touchdown. We go to the fourth quarter, and it is witching hour time. Not because it's the fourth quarter, but because it's almost 11 p.m. on the Eastern time slot. Bengals future Super Bowl. Wow, Kirk, really? Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you. Robert, that's right. 2 teams lost to the Lions, and the Steelers tied the Lions. The Steelers are really trying to screw this game up for you Steelers fans out there. We'll see if the Browns can't pull something out here in the fourth quarter. 15 minutes left in this one. We are at commercial break in between the third and fourth quarter. Guys, it has been a fantastic night on our live stream. Appreciate all the support. We're 11 likes away from our goal of 75. That would be awesome if we could hit it. So if you haven't smashed that like button, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. We give out picks and predictions. We host contests on our website, grandstandbettors.com. Go check that out. On Sunday, we're giving $1,000 away to somebody. It is going to be awesome. I can't wait till we do it. They're going to be so happy. So happy. And it was free to enter, too. So make sure you check us out. Favorite team is the Rams. You would love to see Stafford win a Super Bowl after being stuck on the Lions. Baker's given up yards. Yeah, I know that he passed for. He has. What's his sack? Let me look. 5 sacks for 23 yards. Well, yeah, a little bit. Okay, Al. Thanks for. I appreciate. Yeah, okay. I can agree with that. I like your thinking on that. I do, for sure. I think you have a point there. All right, so fourth quarter coming up. Jace, you think Micah Parsons is winning Defensive Player of the Year? Does anybody have any live odds on what the Defensive Player of the Year is? Does anybody have live odds on that? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Oh my God, we got up to 66 likes. We're 9 away from 75. Thank you guys for the support. Let's keep going here. Let's stay on YouTube strong. Let's see here. 15 minutes left. Browns are going to be 2nd down and I think like 20. Almost 20. 2nd and 15. Only 5-yard loss there. Baker Mayfield, who started 2 of 13, is now 5 of 6 out of his last 6 throws. So that's not bad. Roethlisberger's 24 of 43. He might throw for 60 times in this game. We'll see. Brent, who do you think will win MVP? Good question. So I think it's down to, let's say, 4 people. Rodgers, Brady, although I think Brady is done maybe. Let's say Rodgers, Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor. In my mind, Cooper Kupp should be your MVP. Or Jonathan Taylor. I don't think Rodgers is worth it. I think he's got too much around him to make him good too. 2nd and 15, empty set formation. Browns across the middle. Complete to Hooper for his first catch across the 45-yard line to the 47. First down, Browns. What a great catch for Hooper. And now we're a little discouraged that we didn't take Hooper on the over for yardage. We were going to take him, but we did not. He had 21 yards. It's still under what his yardage would have been. That would have been sad. I hear Brady, Kupp. Yeah, I like Kupp. Brady is the GOAT, but I just don't think he's done enough this year to exceed those other guys. First down and 10, and it's going to run by Dearness Johnson. That goes for about 6 yards, but there's a flag on the play. So flag on the play, and it is going to be holding on the offense. So we're going to have to redo this first down here. So first down and 20 coming up for the Brownies. J.C. Treader, the center there, unfortunately with the hold. Oh! We didn't take our fourth quarter shot. We need to do that. Guys, cheers. Again, thank you for all the support. It's going to be an awesome 2022. Make sure you join us, not only on our live streams, on our website, on our Patreon, and, of course, on our YouTube channel. First down and 20. Let's go, Brownies. Mayfield back to throw. Incomplete intended there for Landry. Mahomes is a future Hall of Famer. So, I mean, that's really, that's kind of a loaded question. I do think he is, but in all honesty, let's give the guy another 5 years. I do think so. Victor, Kupp killed it for me this year in fantasy, but he really left me hanging in the Stafford really left me hanging in the championship week. So, second down and 20. Mayfield back to throw, and this is where Mayfield is one of the worst fourth quarter quarterbacks in ever to exist in my mind. He just doesn't know what to do in the fourth quarter, and I don't know if he just cannot handle pressure, but it's just something about him. So third down and 20 coming up. I love the atmosphere, by the way, in Pittsburgh. I have not been to a Heinz Field game, most likely because I'm scared that I will get murdered for wearing the Browns jersey. Has anybody in the chat been to Heinz Field? Let me know what it's like. Third down and 20, Mayfield. Back to throw. Throws across the middle, and it's incomplete to Peoples-Jones. And it looks like Jones might have got hurt a little there on his shoulder. And we'll see. Yeah, Brent. Mayfield is good, but makes bad decisions, man. Makes bad decisions. So fourth down and 20 coming up, and they're going to have to punt it away here. That's unfortunate. They had that really, the penalty absolutely killed them. J.C. Treader wishing he could take that one back. Fourth down and 20. Colquitt is going to kick to McLeod, and we'll see if we can't pin these guys deep. Switch the... Oh, my God, that was an awful punt. Did you guys see... What happened to Colquitt on that? That literally went 22 yards. The Steelers are going to have it at the 43-yard line. What had happened to Colquitt? Al, you saw Notre Dame play at Heinz Field? Was it against Pittsburgh? What happened? Oh, he kicked the ground before he kicked the ball. Oh, my God. What a Brown thing to do. A Browns thing to do. Jeez, come on, guys. Mike, I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why the Scottish Hammer. Why did we cut him? He got COVID. He wasn't doing great. Colquitt, who's played with us before. I mean, this is his first mistake, really. He's not a bad punter. Mayfield versus Mahomes in college was amazing. It sure was. But that's a different matchup in the NFL. I mean, we saw them in the playoffs last year. But still, much different. I like that, Andy. I like that. God, it's a cut. You know what? I would hate to be a punter or a kicker in the league. It's the most cutthroat position, I think, in the NFL when it comes to how short your leash is. Look at Baker Mayfield. The guy's thrown 5 interceptions in the last 2 weeks, and he started today 2 or 13, and they're like, get on out there for the third quarter. Robert, you live in Pittsburgh, and you respect us for sticking with a bad team over the last couple of years. You a Bengals fan, and then we kill you. Ravens, you're already dead. Patriots won't even show up. Robert, man, I appreciate it. It's hard, man. And, I have full respect for all Steelers fans until they step foot in my house. But no, seriously, man, it's been rough. And, Al, who's in the chat, he said he's been, Cleveland Browns fan 69 years. I've been 38. I can't even imagine going another 31 years. I don't know how he does it. So he's the real hero in the chat today. Yeah, I know he had a 35-yard punt, but listen, until we're winning games by 14 points and then he does it to lose the game, I'm not really going to care about it too much. What do you think about AB leaving the Bucs mid-game? Jace, thought it was hilarious. So we live streamed the Bengals game yesterday, watching the Red Zone channel on our other TV, and it was absolutely hilarious to watch live. In fact, I thought it was AB, and then I was like, is that AB? Because his shirt was off. First down and 10 from the 43. Harris gets the run. He goes to, the 47-yard line of the Browns. First down for the Steelers. Harris is having just one hell of a game. If we dive into the box score, 19 carries for 113. Brent, you're from Pittsburgh, but you live in Georgia. So are you a Steelers fan or you like the Falcons? Oh, look it. Robert just asked the exact same question. We're all on the edge of our seat wanting to know. First down and 10 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are on the 47-yard line. We got double wideouts to the left, one to the right. And Harris is to Roethlisberger's left. It's a draw play to Harris. It goes for about 5 yards. Second down and 5 coming up with just under 12:45 left here in the fourth quarter. And guys, we've hit 68 likes. We're only 7 away from 75. It'd be awesome to hit that like, if you could hit that like button so we could hit 75 likes. It's kind of a small goal. That'd be awesome to hit. And it's just been a fantastic night with all of you in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Brent, you're a Steelers fan? Listen, we won't hold that against you, buddy. All right, man? Second down and 5. 12:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Roethlisberger in the gun, 2 wideouts to the left. I really need Claypool to get some yards here, and they're just not. I need the Browns to take the lead, so Roethlisberger will throw the ball more. Brent, I don't know how old you are. I from some of the videos that I watched on your channel, which by the way, I love when subscribers or people that watch our channel have videos on their channel. We love to support other channels, but I know you're a young kid, man, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you think the Falcons are a disappointment, add like 30 more years, and then we can talk disappointment. Jace, you hate Georgia after they beat Michigan. Go Blue. Speaking of which, you know what? We talked about this a little bit yesterday as Najee Harris continues to just keep rushing and goes for a first down to the 32-yard line. Jace, we talked about this a little yesterday, and in the chat, if you didn't get in the discussion yesterday, what do you like? Georgia, Alabama in the national championship game. What do you guys think? Georgia, Alabama in the national championship game. Brent says go Dogs. Robert, you're an MSU fan. Unfortunately, they are not in the national championship game. Neither is Notre Dame, but first down and 10. Harris, 23 rushes, 136, 86 yards after contact. Roethlisberger throws to Claypool, and it's incomplete. Ah, damn it. Wow. I think a pump fake there would have been better, and I think Claypool might have been able to get to the outside. I think that also might have been in pass interference, but we'll see. Mike, 100%. I don't even know how to agree with you more. Can somebody give me the stats on Notre Dame bowl games? Is it 0-10 in big games? Something like that? Respect to Michigan, yeah, all right. As a Notre Dame fan, Brent, we're not huge Michigan fans, but you know what? They had a good year. Jay says Bama's going to destroy it. Handoff up the middle on 2nd down and 10, and that goes for about 3 yards. 3rd down and 7 coming up with under 10:30 left here in this one. Once a Brown, always a Brown. Let's go Nick Saban. See, here's what I have a problem with. And, all right, tell me if any, I guarantee you none of you will agree with me. I hate rooting for teams that are always, I hate teams that are always consistently good. The Yankees from like 19 whatever to 2000 whatever, okay? Can't stand them. The Canadians, it was a little before my time, but those guys in the NHL were fantastic. Now, I'm a Penguins fan, and we've been pretty good for a while, but not as dominant as other leagues. The Patriots, can't stand them. Alabama, can't stand them. Does anybody else feel like you always, no matter what, have to root against these teams? I feel like I'm obligated as a citizen who hates these teams to root against them for everybody else. Lions are a disappointment. They sure are. 0-8. Is it 0-8? Yeah, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Ian Book's okay. Listen, Brent, so we live streamed the Monday Night Football game, Miami and the Saints. And in all honesty, buddy, Ian Book didn't look good, but I will give you this. I love Ian Book. He didn't have an offensive line. We hold them to a field goal here. This is a big field goal. Let's see if he can make it to make it 16-7 and right through the middle. So that's a big 3 points. It's a big 3 points for Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, we already scored our touchdown, and we can't go back and try to go for 2 to make it a 2-possession game. Itty, this game's going... Itty, by the way, welcome on Itty. Itty. This game's going on till 6 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be here all night with this one. You went to the bar, danced, drank, came back home. That's awesome. So you're in a good place, Itty. What are the chances Baker Mayfield makes a comeback here with under 10 minutes left in the fourth, being one of the worst fourth quarter quarterbacks in the league? Robert, I love that, man. Immediately friend of the channel with that stat. 40 bowls. Notre Dame's 19-21. Is that right? Wow. Awesome, man. Penguins for sure. Expert, you want Georgia to win? Billy Slagel, yes. I assume you're agreeing with my thought there. Expert JK, yes. Hate Bam and the Pats. Yeah, true. Yep. James, you hated the Oilers in the 80s. They beat your Jets. And I forgot you're a Jets fan, man. We had a lot of money, actually, on the Vegas Knights Jets over, which hit the other day. Might have been yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday? Yeah, over 6. That was a winner yesterday. When Brady comes back into the Super Bowl, hate him a little less, though. Okay. You know what? I didn't hate Brady. I like your comment there, Billy, because it brings up another discussion as we're at commercial break waiting for the kickoff to the Browns. Listen, I like the fact that you said that because I never hated Brady. I hated the Patriots. And now that Brady went to the Bucks, I really don't care if he wins Super Bowl. I just don't want the Patriots to win. And now they got Mac Jones and they're back in the playoffs. So who knows? Brent, Jags are sad. They sure are, man. They sure are. Last bowl game was 1994. Last big bowl game, Robert? Because I know they've won bowl games, right? They've won bowl games since then, haven't they? Since 1994? Are you saying big bowl games or any bowl game? I can't imagine they haven't won a bowl game since 1994. Is that correct? If it is, it's just because I PTSD from all their losses. Brent, you're collecting football cards now? Man, we have a massive collection. We don't have kids either, so maybe one day our card collection will go to some YouTuber. 9:46 left. End-over-end kick goes through the end zone, so 1st and 25 from the 25-yard line. I hate Belichick. Well, I don't hate Belichick. That guy was a Brown, too. Any? Are you serious? I can't believe that. Are you serious? I gotta look that up. And listen, Robert, it's not because I don't believe you. I just can't believe that's right. Bowl games. Loss. 2018, yeah. We won in the Citrus Bowl against LSU. 1st and 10, and there's a handoff to the right to Chubb. I don't know why we're running the ball down 11 or 9 points here with 9:41 left. I thought there was a win. Yeah. No, we won in the Citrus Bowl against LSU in 2018. I like Kittle, Jace. 2nd down and 12. Empty set formation. Baker back to throw. Oh, my God, and he gets sacked. Jesus Christ. Oh, guys. Well, that's what I asked. A major bowl. Okay, a major bowl. Yeah. The Citrus, though, I mean, that Citrus is a big bowl. Not a big... I think... Hold on, let me see. I looked it up. That's a New Year's Day bowl. January 1st, 2018. Citrus Bowl. It's on New Year's Day. If it's on New Year's Day, it's got to be a big bowl. 3rd down and 18 for Baker Mayfield. And this guy is absolutely ridiculous. I just can't. I can't. Flag on the play. They're going to decline it if it's on the offense, obviously. Yeah. So holding on the offense, penalties decline, and we're going to have to punt away. Guys, we're at 70 likes, which is just absolutely unreal tonight. We're 5 away. 5 away from our goal of 75. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. We'd appreciate all the support. It's been a fun and fantastic night tonight. You guys have been so much fun. Thanks for joining us. Eddie, wow, you just coming in strong. Boom. And luckily my wife went to sleep. So I can answer that question honestly. No. 3rd and 26. 8:22 left here in... they did take the penalty. I don't know why they took the penalty, but it is 3rd and 26. So I'm paying attention to you guys more because you guys are more entertaining this game right now, but I'm not sure why there's a false start. I'm not sure why they took that penalty. Yes, Eddie. That's 100% the truth. Do you know how nice it is to have money? And here's the thing. In my 20s, when I was not married and whatever, I wanted kids, the whole shebang. But now, with 3rd and 30, and there's a draw play to Johnson, he goes to the 5, and he's going to go to the 7-yard line. So it's 4th and 28 now for the Browns. In all honesty, Eddie, it just kind of, I don't know. I like my money. I see all my friends who don't have time to do anything. They don't have money to do anything. I mean, we're hosting a Super Bowl party, and I literally have to beg people with kids to please get a babysitter and come over. It's just, I hate it. Robert, I still am too, man. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I don't think it's going to happen with 7 minutes. They're just going to continue running the ball. I thought maybe if the Browns took the lead 14-13, then for sure we had a chance. We're still 5 likes away from 70, guys. If you are in the chat and you are, what's the flag on now? And you're thinking, hey, what's going on? What should I do? You should hit that like button. Let's get to 75 likes. If not for me, for the fact that I have to sit here and be a Browns fan for 7 minutes and 30 more seconds, and then another week of football. Mike, you're 100% correct. This drive sums up our season. 100% correct. Money, time, space, Eddie. Oh, you know what? I think me and you would be best friends if we lived close by. You have the same mentality, for sure. JD, can I ever watch a game completely when I'm at home? My daughter was having gas problems tonight. JD, that's a lot of information, man, and we were just talking about kids. And I think that just adds to another reason why I might not want to have a kid. But I think it might be the best quote of the night. 7:27 left. And McLeod, I can't get over that. That was great, man. That was so funny. And listen, I don't need a backstory, but just nonchalantly, the good stuff. Team Tate, Jace, smash it. Hello, Darren from Mississippi. What's going on? What's going on, James? Thanks for that. We got up to 73. We're 2 away. I know we can hit it. Robert, we're 2 away, man. I know we can do it. TJ or JJ? I'll take TJ 5 years ago, Brent. JJ now. Najee Harris, he's going to get some more running yards here. 136, I believe. They put Claypool in motion. Let's see if they don't throw to him. Nope. Usually a guy that goes in motion usually is a targeted receiver, but we'll see. Oh, man. It's been a good night. It's been a fun night, a good night. Second down coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 7:05 left. Furnace isn't running kind of gas problems, I'm sure, Billy. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Billy, how's your new house, by the way? And for those of you that don't know, give Billy Slaggle some thumbs up for just absolutely reconstructing his house after a hurricane down south. I don't have that patience or capability. So, man, you are awesome. You're absolutely awesome. So let me know how you like it back in your new house. It's been a couple weeks now, I think, right? Third down coming up as Harris goes for another few yards there. And, if you keep him to a field goal, it's still a 2-possession game. But Robert, that's right, man. 1 away. We're at 74. We're so close, so close. The next like gets us to our goal. I know we're gonna hit it. I know we're gonna hit it. And listen, you guys have just been awesome tonight in Big Ben's final game here, maybe at Heinz Field. We'll see. We would be besties, Itty, for sure, and we'd make a lot of money together. Because you're so good at betting. And I'd hold your purse. They're down in 3. And that was intended for Claypool. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, dude. Who is that? Who's got Claypool? Robert, man, can you believe that crap? Oh, and we had 75 likes. We're at 78. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Billy Slaggle, man, I hope you're kicking ass in that house. I'm glad you're loving it. I hope you're loving it. Chris Boswell's going to come on and try to kick a field goal. Robert, that was devastating for that bet, man. And listen, he's been targeted as the kick is up and good by Boswell, 19-7 here. He's been targeted. How many times? Where's it at? 9 times. 3 catches. But a lot of times he is throwing in. We got a flag on the play here. And we'll see what that's about. But yeah, he's been thrown into double coverage a lot. Yeah, man, for sure. Hey, take your time. We'll definitely post up on our community page when you send one over. Give us your best one you think, and we'll put it on our community page for everybody to see or something like that. Oh, flag is unsportsmanlike conduct, and that is on Pittsburgh. I think it was after the play, so the kick will count here. It looks like it'll be on the kickoff. 7:19. It is 7:19. That's what we have up there, right? No? Did I say it wrong? 19:7? I don't know. Anybody else want to see Myles Garrett maybe take a helmet off of Mason Rudolph and hit him across the head with it? James, what games are we doing week 18? Only one. Only one. We'll be doing Browns-Bengals on Sunday. And then Monday night, there's no Monday Night Football, but we will be live streaming the national championship game, Alabama, Georgia. We look forward to that one. Billy, listen, I don't have teenage girls or any girls as daughters, but I can tell you, having known and living with a sister who was once a teenager, you're probably 100% correct that they are happy to have their own bathrooms. 5:48 left. There's the kickoff, and Schwartz takes it. It goes to the 20. I don't even think there was a penalty, really. I think it might have been offsetting. So, I don't think Baker... I mean, just put Case Keenum in for giggles here. Tom Brady, 33-3 versus Buffalo, and Roethlisberger's 24-3 against Cleveland, 875 winning percentage. Absolutely crazy. Wow, I cannot believe that. Cannot believe that. All right, first down and 10. 5:42 left here, and it is going to be complete across the middle to the 30-yard line for Baker Mayfield. That goes into Njoku. And, hey, why don't we try to make this a little bit of a game? Mayfield, second down and 2. In the gun. 2 wideouts to the right. 1 to the left. Handoff to Chubb up the middle. And I think he got the first down. We'll have to see where they spot the ball here. But, yeah, they're going to call that first down at the 34-yard line. So, first down and 10 Browns. 5 minutes left. Watch them come down the field, score a touchdown, and we're going to have a little onside kick action going on. First down and 10 from the 34-yard line. In the gun is Mayfield. Back to throw. Throws to the right, and that is caught to Njoku. And look, JD, look who they're throwing to, man. They're throwing to Njoku all of a sudden. Oh, my God. Edward, what's up, man? Aloha. Even Georgia Bulldogs can beat the Browns. Listen, I really want to see one of those games, but pro athletes have to be able to beat a college team. Oh, God. Watt just absolutely destroyed Mayfield. Absolutely destroyed Mayfield. And that is Watt's, if I'm not mistaken, his first sack. Is that his first sack? I feel like he's had more. Maybe not. Robert, that's awesome, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. And guys, if you're watching the stream, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so. Would appreciate all the subs that we could get. We're so close to 5,000. Got a nice, funny video coming out, or the back end of a video coming out for our 5,000 subscribers. Third down and 10, and Baker Mayfield's going to get sacked. This is... Listen, okay, let's take Baker Mayfield out of this situation. What the hell's Stefanski doing here? This is your franchise quarterback, and you're leaving him in the game to get absolutely blown up by the defensive line. You should be playing your backup quarterback. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I do think he might be Defensive Player of the Year. I definitely do think he will be. It's his third sack. I don't know why. Maybe I thought he had more. It's just the box score wasn't updating or didn't update at all. Chase, man, good night from Michigan. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Good to see you. 4th and 19 coming up. Are the Browns really going to go for this shit? I can't. Oh, so comical. Did Case play last year? If he did, it was a backup somewhere with us, maybe. He played with us earlier this season. He won a game. 19-7. 3 minutes left in this game, and it's 4th and 19 for the Cleveland Browns. If the Cleveland Browns go for this on 4th and 19, I really question their entire organization. There's time to give up and just punt the ball and not get embarrassed. Oh, James, man, I'd like to believe you, and we are going to go for this. This is crazy. 4th and 19. Baker, who's had 2 consecutive sacks, throws deep, and it's incomplete. Oh, my God, did they luck out with pass interference. Higgins, who hasn't done anything or little all game long, gets a pass interference call. And it's going to be first down, and this game's going to continue to go on into the late hours here on the East Coast. Oh, my God. Joe Hayden, too. Former Browns player, Joe Hayden. Absolutely crazy. So first down, under 3 minutes left here. They score a touchdown. With 3 timeouts left, this could be fun. 2:58 left on the 41-yard line of the Browns. Baker Mayfield back to throw. Throws across the middle and incomplete, intended for Higgins. And thank God that he knows how to get pass interference calls because he doesn't know how to catch the ball. Expert JK sure is getting smacked. The under was a lock, Eddie. It was a lock. I don't know why I took the Browns team total over. To be honest, when I put the video out, it's because we do a Monday Night Football video, and I'm like, I got to pick something, and I wasn't going to pick the spread. I should have picked the under. That would have been a better bet. That's what I'm talking about, Eddie. Put Case Keenum in. Why are you literally keeping your, again, franchise quarterback in this game with 3 minutes left when you're getting destroyed like that? I don't get it. Expert JK, man, the sad thing is we're not even trying to tank. This is just Baker Mayfield. Okay, I'm somewhere between 10 and 14, I think, with a loss tonight, maybe between 10 and 13. Oh, expert, I don't want Wilson, man. I don't want Wilson. False start on the offense, penalties decline. I think it's going to be third down. Third down and 10, 2:51 left. This game is just absolutely dragging on. Brent, it's a great quote, man. He's good, but he needs to try. The sad thing is, man, I think he is trying. Third down and 10, 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Mayfield back to throw. Let's see if he tries on this one. He's going to, oh my God, what's up with the reverse circle run? And he's going to run for a first down. Oh my God, and then dude, if you're watching the game, did you guys just see every other week Baker Mayfield literally runs out of bounds like a sissy? Tonight, down 11 points, where he's played so horrible, he runs into the defender on purpose. So funny. There have been better comebacks, Robert. There have been. First down and 10, 2:39 left. Mayfield back to throw, pump fake, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to get sacked again. Jesus. Where do you guys all think that Kenny Pickett's going to land? Where do you think he's going to land? I'm not sure that he could land at the Steelers, in all honesty. So, second down and 12 coming up. Second and 11, they're going to call it. Mayfield back to throw, and a little screen pass. That's to Johnson. It gets blown up. It's going to be a long, well, I guess maybe he got a yard. So, third down and 10 coming up from the 45-yard line. And, geez, we are finally at the 2-minute warning in this game. 19-7, Cleveland Brownies not doing well. Expert, you think Pickett's going to land at the Panthers? I do like that. Okay, if it's top 15 for Pickett, they definitely won't go to the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to be a little bit higher than that for sure, especially if they can make the playoffs. Steelers don't have a franchise quarterback anymore, Brent, with Roethlisberger more than likely leaving the team. Mason Rudolph's not going to be a franchise quarterback. I do think they're going to have to draft a quarterback for sure. It'd be interesting to see if they trade anybody to maybe move down for somebody. That'll be maybe a fun bet to take on draft night. Which, again, by the way, will be live betting, if we can, hopefully, and doing a live stream on our first round of the 2022 NFL Draft for sure. Steelers will do well enough to secure themselves a bad spot in the draft, not make super. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Robert, our over yardage did on that too. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, see you next year, buddy. All right. Dwayne Haskins, maybe, but probably not. I wouldn't think Dwayne Haskins is going to be the next franchise quarterback of the Steelers. That's another quarterback. Great college career. Didn't pan out. Wow, we hit 79 likes, guys. That's awesome. Appreciate everybody smashing the like button. If you haven't yet, go ahead and do so. We're at the 2-minute warning. It's been a very bad game to watch the Brownies. What do you guys think? Next week, Week 18, the first ever Week 18. You guys think the Browns Anybody think the Browns actually have a chance to, after watching this game, to upset the Bengals? Just can't see it happening. Just can't see it happening. Don't think Viking the Browns are going to score a TD here. I'd love them to, just don't think it's going to happen. I think Ritter hurt himself. Actually, I don't think Ritter hurt himself. I do think maybe the play calling in that game hurt Ritter. I just think he's not going to be... I don't think he's going to be a quarterback. I think he's a little bit of a gimmick quarterback. That's a little hot take, but yeah. Andrew Luck comes out of retirement. Or, hey, how about Rivers? James says upset against... James likes the upset. All right. Hey, listen, you're on our side. Why not? I like it. 2 minutes. Just out of the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 10 for the Brownies coming up. If Cincinnati plays second or third stringers, maybe. Now, can they... I'm looking at the playoff picture. I believe they have a chance to actually be the 2 seed if the Chiefs lose. So they might... And they want to stay ahead of the Bills to get home field advantage. So I assume they're going to play some of their starters. Back to throw on 3rd and 10 is Mayfield, and it's going to be 4th down and 3 with a Higgins reception there. So 4th down and 3. Browns have all 3 timeouts, and God, I really hope they don't use them if they can't get this first down, but I feel like they're going to, just to be those people. 4th down and 2 coming up for the Brownies. Robert, man, I love your commitment there. Yeah, we're at 8. Well, we were at 82 likes. Getting to 85 would be good. 4th and 2 for the Brownies. And it is going to be Landry in motion. Mayfield is in the gun. Back to throw. Looks right, throws right, and it is complete. Wow, Peoples-Jones gets some more yardage to the 22-yard line. You know what's interesting about this? Let's say they do score a touchdown. They could kick an onside kick, but still they have 3 timeouts. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Billy, that's just reverse psychology for you to win. There's no way we're beating the Bengals next week. Lamar turned a running back. He sure did, yeah. 1st down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Mayfield goes to the end zone, and I kind of thought that was holding or pass interference on Higgins again, but maybe not. 1:47 left, 2nd and 10 coming up. Billy, I'm not saying like we can't beat the Bengals. I just think you have so much more to play for, and if at halftime of that game you're up and other teams are losing, you probably won't play some of your starters. So, we'll see. 2nd down and 10, 1:47 left. Come on, make this fun here. If I have to stay up till 11:30 at night to watch the Browns, and we're awful, then I want to see some fun at the end. Mayfield back to throw on 2nd and 10 across the middle to Njoku. That goes for 9 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Don't take a timeout. See, here's the problem. If they take if Stefanski takes a timeout here, you have to retire. You need those 3. And up the middle, and that's a 1st down. Let's go. 1:25 left. Okay, Stefanski literally needs to be... That's it. Fire him immediately. I can't with this team. I cannot with this team, guys. You need to get the ball back. You have all 3 timeouts, which is kind of unheard of a lot. You get back up to the line, which everybody's basically already at, and you spike the ball. Now you wasted your timeout. And a 1st down win. Oh my God, I can't. The time management with Stefanski and knowing when and when not to take timeouts is so bad. This is awful. I've never seen any... You don't take the timeout there. You can onside kick it and then still have a chance to get the ball back. 1st down and 10 with 1:25, and the extra 15 seconds doesn't mean nothing if you're not going to score a touchdown anyway. Baker Mayfield back to throw, fade routes, hate it, and Landry wasn't looking over the right shoulder, so incomplete. I can't. Oh! Somebody pay me to go stand on the sideline and tell Stefanski when to call a timeout. You know what? I'm almost going to volunteer it now. I asked for $50,000 last time. I think I might just volunteer. 2nd down and 10 with 1:20 left. Oh, come on. Let's punch one in the end zone. I can't believe he called it a timeout there. I'm furious about that. Incomplete out of the end zone to Higgins. There's a flag. Looks like it's going to be pass interference, and the ball's going to come on the 1-yard line. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter, because if you don't get the onside kick, it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, Robert, hey, good for you, man. Listen, I don't even hate the Steelers. I don't even hate fans of the Steelers right now. If you're not going to time management this. First down and goal, so bad. $1:14 left, first down and goal. Watch him run and then call a timeout. Oh, come on, Baker. What are you going to do now? Play action. Oh, Bryant's wide open. Touchdown. Wouldn't it be nice to have 3 timeouts left? Wouldn't it be nice to have 3 timeouts left, guys? So bad. Oh, so bad. All right, well, we're going to have to get the onside kick. See, here's the thing, too. Even if you didn't want to onside kick it, and I know you should, but you could still kick it long with 3 timeouts. This is so bad. No, there's no reason to go for 2 points, James. 1:10 left. If they don't get the onside kick, it's over. Extra points up and good. You know what sucks? The team total over 20.5 really should be a winner right now, but just not. Just not. Jeez Louise. Oh, all right. So, here we go. Onside kick. This is going to be it. Robert, they're not throwing to Claypool. I love your optimism, man, but no way. Not first and 10. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Sorry, it's been a long night of having to watch the Browns. Guys, we are going to end the live stream when it hits zeros. Thanks. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. You guys have been amazing. McLaughlin's going to try to onside kick this. 0 for 2 career. So not a lot of optimism. Let's see if we can't find lightning in a bottle. Oh, come on. Robert, you tried to skip ahead and see the results. That's funny, man. No, we're live, buddy. We're live. I mean, we're probably 10 seconds behind the actual game itself, but yeah. Robert, I love it, man. If you're going to dream big for sure. Here comes the onside kick. Oh, he fakes one way, goes the other, and it's a nice bouncer, and that's going to be it. You know what, guys? If you had 3 timeouts left, the game wouldn't be over. Just saying. And listen, there'd only be 15 more seconds off the clock. Whatever. I can't. Somebody needs to save this live stream, send it to Stefanski so that he can really actually watch something that people know what they're talking about. Kelly C., Browns let me down. Browns let you down again. Browns have let Cleveland down for 38 years. Isn't it sad, Kelly? And thanks for commenting. Appreciate you stopping by with 1:09 left here. It's just been so disappointing, Kelly. So disappointing. I just don't know what the Browns organization does from here. We got 1 minute left, guys, as the Browns take a timeout. Oh, it'd be great to have 2 more. Oh, he doesn't, Victor. He doesn't. So Ben Roethlisberger actually secures a at least 500 season for Tomlin. So no losing seasons under Tomlin. That's good. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a great night. Good to see you. Appreciate all your comments in the chat. New friend of the channel for sure. Listen, there's 1 minute left in this game, and I'm going to make the last minute as fun as I can for you guys in the chat. And Kelly, you just took the words out of my mouth. In the chat, in the last minute, I want everybody to tell me, Baker or bust? Type Baker if you want Baker next year for the Browns. Write bust if you think we need to go elsewhere. So Baker or bust? What do you think in the chat? We got 1 minute left. Just absolutely blast the chat. Baker or bust? Quan Conley, what's up, man? And if you guys are just joining, smash that like button. Thanks for coming in, regardless of how much time's left. I appreciate all the support. We got one Baker. Kelly's on Baker, and then it goes bust, bust, bust. Robert likes Baker. Bust for James. Baker for Tim. Bust for Brent. So, just bust, bust, bust. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Busting for sure. 3rd down and 2. The Browns, even if they get the ball back, they're not going to. They'll go for it on 4th, and the game's over. I mean, I'd love to see them, but... Billy still thinks Baker. Okay. Russell, is that Russell Wilson or Jamarcus Russell? Oh my God, Harris is going to go for a touchdown. And here's the crazy thing. Guys, oh my God. Here's the crazy thing with that Harris touchdown. The Browns team total's still in play. Wouldn't it be crazy if they threw for a touchdown with 51 seconds left? Oh my God. Robert, I agree. They do deserve more. Michael Yules, what's up, man? Good to see you. Kelly C, not on the team, although I got to be honest with you, Case Keenum, I think, is a lateral move at this point. Emu, same old Browns, sure is. 51 seconds left, 25-14. Let me put the points on the board. Boom, boom, and boom. 26-14. Would this not be nuts if Baker threw a touchdown in the last 51 seconds to hit the team total? I saw that, Eddie. I saw that. Quan, man, listen, we're Browns fans, 100% through and through, but I can't, I'm not even going to talk shit. Yeah, you're right. The Steelers are good. Much better than us. Much better. James, maybe at the end of last year, I don't think he has any trade value right now. I don't think you're going to get somebody that you want for him. Mike Mitchell goes to the XFL next year. That's hilarious. Kelly, see, I'd like to see Case Keenum play more too. I don't know what he did to Kevin Stefanski, but he obviously did something because Stefanski won't put him in the game. So 51 seconds left here, 26-14, and we're going to have to sweat this out. This game might go to midnight at this pace. Endo Ren kick, Dearness Johnson. Wouldn't it be funny if he could run one back? But he's not going to because our special teams suck. And then he's down at the 20-yard line. Who's the odd man out? I have no idea. Brent, you think so? I'm not sure. I think he's becoming a nice pocket passer. JD, you hedged with -5.5 on Pittsburgh. Thought I was going to lose it. Wow, JD, that's crazy, man. No, you know what? The Browns are going to literally run the ball out and not give a shit anymore. So I don't think it's going to happen. Kelly C, 100% Stefanski. NFL Europe or USFI. Guys, there's 34 seconds left. I just want to say that, or 45 seconds left. Are we really going to see passes? I can't believe we're seeing passes. Underneath and incomplete. Listen, there's 40 seconds left in this game. I want to tell you guys this. It's been a great stream. I appreciate all the support for Grandstand Bettors. Couple things. We will be live streaming the Browns-Bengals game. I don't know why, just for the fun of it. National Championship game, that'll be live streamed next Monday night. Look forward to that. NFL Picks, Week 18 coming out Saturday at the usual time, 6:45 p.m. Eastern. Now it's 2nd and 10, 40 seconds left. Shotgun, Baker, complete to Hooper. You know what? Hooper just hit his yardage too. And It has just been so much fun tonight. You guys have been fantastic. Couple things as a reminder. Number one, if you want to support our channel, the first thing you should do is hit the subscribe button. That would be much appreciated. The second thing you should do, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family. And the third thing you should do is join our Patreon. All the money that our Patreon gets, which is only $6.99 a month to join, that literally all that money goes, and you get a member pick each and every day. All that money goes to our contest. And a shout out to Anna and Mike, who are competing for $1,000 this weekend. We are giving $1,000 away to one of our subscribers this weekend. I think Mike was in the chat earlier. I meant to give him a congratulations and a good luck. But Kelly, no, hey, thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. Chinese Football League. Robert, man, thanks. Appreciate it. This one was a dud on the over 22 and a half. It went down to 20. Oh, my God. And Baker ended up throwing a second interception to end the game. Oh, my God. Emil, let's get big, man. Let's get to 5K subs. I know we can. You guys have been fantastic. I can't even go through everybody on the stream. But some good new names. Brent, good to see you, man. Hope to see you. Team Tate. James, good to see you again. Mitchell, Al, all our usuals. Trey, Mike, JD, Expert JK, Itty, Kelly, good to see you. New Quan, good to see you. Ojeda, yeah. Good to see you. Billy Slagle, Victor, man, all you guys. There's 10 seconds left. I can't go through everybody. Listen, with the last 10 seconds, smash that like button if you have not done so. It is going to be a final Pittsburgh Steelers 26, Cleveland Browns 14. The Cleveland Browns absolutely destroying the Cleveland fan base at this moment. Baker Mayfield, you need to get out of Cleveland. That's our opinion. In the meantime, everyone, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your Monday night, what's left of it, and we'll see you live on Sunday for the Bengals and the Browns. Good night, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.